to another City of Thorns episode, the second episode, I believe. You all will notice that we're one character short. Sean, or Cobra Kai, couldn't make it today because he's been struggling with illnesses and everything. But we continue the story with a picture of my dog taking the place.
Rather similar, really.
Yeah, very similar, yeah. Taking the place of Sean McLaughlin, but he's not going to do anything. Well, technically. Welcome, second class Luna and Minnie May. How are y'all doing?
Doing well.
Okay, thanks.
And second class is just neutral. He hasn't had
I'm here.
He's here. He didn't have his first cup of coffee yet, so that's probably an issue. His first
Coffee's
wake-up
for
juice.
Amateurs.
Oh, what do you take? Oh, GG. Okay, cool. Are you sponsored by them by any chance?
Oh, I wish. I've got like 15,000 followers to go to be able to get to that level.
Really? You need followers instead of viewers?
You need both, but you also need a minimum of 20,000 followers.
Holy crud.
Wow.
Yup.
Yeah, welcome everybody.
I'm not there yet.
Yeah.
I still know smaller than that.
Yeah, it's just a little bit. Just a little. You just need to go a little bit further, and that's it. Just
Just need a little push.
Yeah.
A little push.
yeah. How are y'all doing? Let's start off with Luna Sanguine. How are you doing? Sanguini.
Indeedy. I'm doing good. I've had a really busy week, and I'm actually very glad that it's Saturday. Even though Saturday did sneak up on me,
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad the week is over.
Well, I realized that Saturday snuck up on you because when you're like, holy crap, it's today, right? Like, yeah, we're doing this today. And we've got Minnie May next up. How does it feel to be a year older?
Oh my gosh, I'm already old. I feel like every time I bend over, everything breaks. No. Honestly, this is probably one of my best birthdays. I literally just spent the day playing board games, getting drunk, and eating burgers. So it was the best birthday.
That sounds good.
Right?
Mhm.
Getting drunk and eating burgers. That's the best
Mhm.
birthday ever.
Right? It's all you need.
And
How was your birthday, Zaffa?
Oh.
Oh.
That's
No
Sunday.
burgers?
That's Sunday when I met the IRL friends.
Mm.
Keep in mind that I basically ate nothing during the entire day. And I'm like, I'm going to eat something when we get there. So I started eating something, but I also started drinking. And I was there at about 7 o'clock. By 11:30, I was like, guys, I'm going home. And then I spent like about 70% of my night with my head on a pillow right next to the toilet. In case shit were going to go down. But it was amazing. I got cool socks.
What kind of socks?
McDonald's fries and pizza socks. I don't know if you guys.
Wow.
That's so cool.
Yeah. So it's McDonald's fries and pizza socks. You can't eat them though. I've tried that once.
Damn.
And my dog tried it too. And no, he failed horribly. And I got some of my friends were like, we went to your place once. You should stop being a bachelor and get more than 2 of everything. So they got me like plates and bowls and crap and mugs and everything. I'm like, okay, cool. Now I can
I'm just
have
gonna take
guests. Now I can have at least 4 guests over at the same time.
Yay!
And second class, how has your week been? You've been busy writing shit.
My week was actually pretty bad. I was in a lot of pain earlier in the week. Weather here has been terrible.
Yeah.
But I got a little bit of a bug for a new story arc that I spent most of this week outlining, and then this weekend pretty much just went hardcore with the writing, and I'm already a lot farther into it than I would have thought. So we'll see what happens. It should be good. It's basically going to be a high fantasy story, but using a format that would be more aligned with like space opera, except that I'm going to have a lot of like social referendum in it, like you would more likely find with either a dystopic or a cyberpunk setting. So just rolling a whole bunch of things together.
That's
It'll
very
be
cool.
either fantastic or terrible.
Maybe it's fantastically terrible or terribly
That would be
fantastic.
great.
Terribly fantastic or fantastically terrible. No in between.
Hey, if any of those sell, I'm down for it. That's really all that matters.
Speaking of weather, Cape Town has actually gotten flood warnings.
Oh?
Yeah. There's like a cold front moving in and it's bringing like 50 millimeters of rain apparently. And a lot of people are like, dig, like the general consensus is dig trenches around your property and make sure your gutters and everything are clean. Yep.
Wow, they've
That
gone
bad?
from one extreme to another. My goodness.
Yeah, 2018, we have no water. 2019, holy shit, we're flooding.
We have too much water.
Too much. Oh,
And
that's crazy.
And the cool part is that cold front is going to move up north towards us.
Oh, so you're gonna get the rain too, which is good.
Well, no. We'll probably just get the cold.
Oh.
Yeah. The rain will dissipate somewhere over the like inland somewhere. So what do you guys remember from last episode? Let's do a quick recap. Before we do, let's get some caveats and shit out of the way. Shilling, you can support us on patreon.com/City of Thorns. Or just type in exclamation links in the chat and you'll find the Patreon over there. You can support each and every one of us by giving us a follow. If you type in exclamation chars, like the Guild Wars race, and you'll see their links over there. And as always, this is a game about monsters and monstrous things happening in the world, the darker side of life, essentially, with a bit of humor, if Olivia has anything to do with it. Fucking hell. And keep in mind that the actions portrayed by the people that you see on your screen right now does not necessarily reflect who they are in real life. They're all pretty damn decent people. They're good people. And the shit they do in this game is just that. It's shit they do in a game. And without any further ado, welcome to City of Thorns, episode 2. So let's get that recap going. Who wants to start?
Well, I slowly walked between two trees, and nothing happened.
Very true.
It was very intense.
Mm-hmm.
That's where I am, between two trees.
Mm-hmm. And Theodora?
I remember finishing off my piece and getting everything organized. And the last thing I remember where I think we might have ended was where John and Sean were in my place. I know they were there.
I think they left, didn't
They
they?
left? Did they leave? I think so.
They did
Yeah,
leave.
I think they left.
Okay.
Yeah, they did
Oh yeah, they
leave.
went to
The fight or something?
no, they had the fight.
Oh,
Okay, no, the fight is actually still happening.
okay. I was like, am I that
They
off?
went to a match before that. They were at a match.
Yeah, that's
But they were at
that's
the
where
match.
we ended. Yeah, they're at the match, yeah.
Yeah, because wasn't thingy, what's Cobra Kai's in there? It's hard not having the name.
Sean.
Sean.
Wasn't Sean like staying next to one of the guys scoping him out for John? Or had that passed? So remember, wasn't
He
there?
had been, and then he did something else. And if I remember right, the match had just ended, and the guy was leaving, and I was tailing him.
Okay.
I think it's all kind of fuzzy.
Yeah, it is. That's roughly what happened. Essentially, Theodora finished her artwork. Took 2 days to finish her artwork. Olivia found an interesting shop.
Oh yeah, the
And
craft store.
yeah, the craft store, an interesting craft store, with red lint outside. Red, not lint, but thread outside.
Thread.
Sean went to the hospital with Kyle, and there he fucked up some of the shit that was put in place, which we'll get to in at a later episode. And Kyle got a silver suitcase from someone. And then John was basically at the fight, and Sean joined him in between. John was at the fight of Jack versus someone, the Destructor something.
Stevens.
Yes.
Stevens, the Destructor Stevens. John the... No. Something...
Yes.
Someone... Yeah.
I think it was
John.
John the Destructor. Yeah.
John the Destructor
The
Stevens.
Destructor Stevens.
Yes. And Sean did his thing where he basically became unnoticeable. And he came back and he told John about something going down.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So, let's get this intro out of the way. The camera follows Sean as he's surrounded by a lot of people. You can hear people cheering and fighting happening in the background. The camera pans over and you see a small figure walking slightly behind Sean. It seems as if no one realizes this figure is there. This particular figure bumps into someone, and when the camera goes into his perspective, he looks about and he sees nothing. He bumped into nothing. A quick cut to a hand holding a stake. Then the camera switches to the viewpoint of Sean, as the last frozen image is that of a black-haired girl with piercing blue eyes plunging the stake into him.
Whoops.
Guys weren't supposed to let Sean off his leash.
John,
Yeah.
the last round of the fight happens, and you saw that Jack still had a lot of fight left in him. And by a surprise, sort of sweet chin music,
Yeah.
Jack gets knocked on his ass. And he gets counted out. I don't watch MMA, by the way, just a little bit of background information, so I'm just going with wrestling / what I know of fights.
It works.
And he gets counted out. His trainer, his group of trainers, or his friends and his trainer, rushes to him in the ring as John the Destructor lifts his hands up in the crowd, cheers and everything. A couple of people, you do realize that a couple of people around you are a bit sad that this shit happened. They bet some money on something, and they lost now. And
Yep.
the dude in the beige trench coat starts moving away, speaking on his phone, taking out his phone and speaking to someone. Eventually Jack gets woken up, or gets pulled upright and everything, and as if he still had energy left, he just pushes his trainers and everyone aside, and you hear him over the raucous of the crowd, you hear him say, "Just leave me the fuck alone," and he rushes off into the distance. With your
I'm gonna follow the dude in the trench coat.
Okay, cool. How far behind him are you following him? Are you keeping it quiet or a safe distance.
Yeah, I'm keeping at a shadowing distance, so enough that I can't get lost in the terrain, but far enough behind where he's not going to see me, or at least not yet.
Yeah. He closes his phone down, lights up another cigar, and he gets to a black sedan. And he opens up the door. Tell me if you want to interject. He opens up the door and
How much is around in the area?
How much people?
Yeah.
It's literally just outside the fight. So it's basically what I explained to you last. It was an open field with a bunch of people, and he just basically moved over to his car. And he gets in. I'm going to speak very slowly.
Way too noticeable.
Okay, so you're not going to do anything.
I'm just going to note the tag number on the car for now.
Okay, cool. You can make up your own tag number. Just remember to have at the end FS. The 2 letters FS, that's it.
Okay.
Yeah. So you can make up your own tag number.
Hooray!
He gets into the car, closes the door, and the car drives off. You realize that... So how this is set up, how this area's housing works, it's a piece of land with usually not in this case, but usually they've got like a piece of land with about with a small house in the middle. When I say small, I'm saying maybe 1-bedroom house,
right,
with about surrounding it about 4 to 5 meters worth of yard, like ground, and then the edge of the thing. But in this case, you do realize that the direction he's driving, he drives past Jack's plot of land. And on that plot of land is about 3 shacks set up.
Okay.
Now, you realize it's probably his family, him and his family. So each of, it's either his mother and father's lives in the bigger shack, and then his other sister or whatever, but it's his family living on the same plot of land.
Right.
And it's basically, and shacks, there's also an outhouse. Yeah. The car drives past that, so you realize, okay, cool, that's Jack's place.
Okay. All right, I'm going to circle back around and try to pick up Sean.
Okay. Sean is nowhere to be found.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Sean is nowhere to be found. He was next to you the 1 minute, and then he decided, what you remember is he pushed into a certain direction. He went towards a certain direction. You thought it was probably because he was trying to tail the guy.
Right.
Trying to,
Or do something.
Yeah.
All right. All right, well, then that's probably going to be the end of that, because there's nothing else that I can really follow up on at the moment that's not going to get really dirty. So...
So you don't want to do anything else, so where are you heading towards now? This is about 10, 11 o'clock at night.
The thing at Theodore's place isn't until tomorrow night, correct?
Yes.
Alright.
How hungry are you again?
I was just going to say, I'm probably just going to go back to my place, grab something to eat, and try to work on a game plan for tomorrow.
Yeah, okay, you do the whole, hey guys, it's a shitty loss. You get some of Jack's people over.
Yeah.
Like, let's go and have some fun at my place. I've got the best shit, and they're all agreed. One of the guys are like, you know what? Yeah, let's leave Jack alone. He probably needs alone time. This is the first loss
exactly.
in a while. Let him sort out his shit. And as you walk off to your place, like, you catch one of the guys looking back over to where you just were, basically over to Jack's place. And he just sighs and just goes ahead. Like, yeah, leave him alone.
Yup.
Okay, you get there. Everybody starts smoking. You do your things where they have a good time. And you feed.
Wait until somebody gets, passed out on a trip, and then good to go.
Yeah. And if you have hunger, you can remove 1 dot.
Yay, hunger.
And cool. So next up, we've got the camera moves over to a hill in Bloemfontein, and Theodora standing on the other side. Well, standing sort of between 2 trees. On the other side of... I mean, Olivia, sorry, Olivia. I looked at Theodora
standing outside?
I looked at Theodora and I'm like, oh shit, I need to remember this. And then I was... Yeah, sorry. Olivia. Standing on the other side of 2 trees. Looking flabbergasted.
My face. Yeah. I was about to say, my face is not happy. So, I'm walking up and down, pacing. And then I start moving the dirt between the trees to see if there's maybe a trap door.
As you walk around pacing and all that, roll me wits and awareness, please. Awareness wits.
Awareness wits. Come on. Roll 20, please be on my side. I beg of you. Awareness wits. Roll. If this is not gonna work out, someone's using XP on awareness.
Okay, no, cool. Cool.
Okay.
Cool. As you walk around...
It's cool, right?
Yeah, it's cool. As you walk around, as you pace around, you hear a bit of a hollow wooden sound beneath your feet.
What? And I slowly kick at it to hear if I hear a thud again.
It's definitely the thud.
Okay.
Yeah.
I use my foot to scrape it, kind of like a...
Yeah, there's a
bird
trap.
screaming.
There's a trap door.
Okay.
With no perceivable way of opening it, as far as you can see.
Okay, so I look around the area, make sure I'm alone. I get down on my knees, and I bite my hand, and I use corrosive vita to make a hole.
Yeah. Continue on. I forgot that you have that. Yeah.
I love you so much. So I use corrosive vita to make a hole and like a punch through it to see what's down.
Just let me quickly check something before we continue. Where the hell is it? It's under blood sorcery, right?
Yeah, blood sorcery level 1. Too many notes.
Can you do me a rouse check, please?
Rouse check?
Yeah.
Rouse, please be good. Oh, hunger gain.
Cool. How much hunger
So
are
I'm
you
at
now?
3.
Ooh.
I gotta eat before that party, right?
you gotta feed, yeah. Let me just see here. So you're corroding what part of this wooden...
Well, is there like a hatch or metal piece, like a lock or anything that I need to get through?
There's, like I said, there's no lock on it that you can see.
Are there hinges I can see?
You can see... No.
Okay, so yeah, I just make a hole straight in the middle, weak enough to punch through it. And then I'll look down to see if anything's there.
Okay, your corrosive vitae goes through, and there's like it's the wood that, let's say it's about 6 centimeters of wood,
Okay.
followed by about 4 centimeters of open space, and then a solid, what you would see as a lead or iron plate. Yeah.
Check code 70% of all directions of splash. Metals like copper and cast iron in slightly longer. You pissing me off. So you said it's like iron?
You tap on it.
Mm.
And it's a very dull thud that you hear. It's a very dull thud on the there's definitely an opening behind this, but you believe that this thing is this seems like a very quite thick sheet of iron and or lead. Yeah.
It's gonna take a while to go through.
Yeah.
See, now you're being mean. Okay.
I'm not being
Okay.
mean. People are careful.
Mm.
You don't know what's lurking out there.
Does that iron slate have any handles or anything I can get through?
Nope. If you want to look around to see if there's a way to open this door, aside from the obvious, looking for a latch and everything, maybe there's a hidden switch somewhere. Maybe.
Yeah. Can I see if there's any
Okay, cool. What
around?
you're gonna do then is another
Wits and awareness.
wits and awareness.
I really need to increase this. The beast.
Oh,
I know a way to find it.
Wow.
One success. So I guess I don't get it, do I?
No, you don't get it. What happens is, what's your feeding pattern again? What's your
Bags.
bags? Okay, so what
Mhm.
happens? Essentially, you look around and you hear a bird. Was that a cat? Or is that a dog in the distance? And you dart off. And the beast is like, this could be delicious. Okay, just
Just a bag with feet.
a bag with feet. Yeah, just a quick thing. You will know where this is the next time you come look for it. You just dart off looking for your next feed. Looking for your next food.
While I'm chasing the sound, I'm telling myself, no, don't do it. Control yourself. So angry though. No, can't.
But it's so delicious. Just
No.
that tasty vitae.
And my teeth slowly show. And I see the animal. What was it? A dog? Please don't say dog.
It's a giant ass hadida.
Oh. So kind of like the dog of the bird family. Got it.
Yeah, the dog of the bird. The only bird that cats are sometimes, they weigh their options whether or not they should attack this bird. Yeah, for those of you wondering,
don't normally win.
for those of you in chat, just check that bird out. That's a badass bird.
Okay. Okay, so my teeth started going. I see the Hadida. Knowing it's not an easy prey, I bite the inner of my lip and I spit Scorpion's touch at it so it's paralyzed. And I
Mhm.
just jump and I just bite so hard and I end up getting so into I just rip it in half.
Yeah, and you go for the tastiest bits, the tiny heart, the tiny liver.
Yeah.
You go for the tastiest bits.
Kind of
Oh.
like I'm sucking out.
Yeah. The funny thing is, this doesn't slake your hunger for some reason. Well, of course you know why. This is not your preferred way of feeding. So you ran for about 5 to 6 minutes after this thing. You found it. You happened upon it, and you feed in it. And you can see in the distance is where Mystic is located, where Mystic is, and like in the distance, I'm saying about 10 minutes walk to 20 minutes walk, because you're still on that side of the city. 20 minutes walk to Mystic, and from Mystic it's about a 5 to 10 minute walk to Olivia's place.
Theodora's place.
Theodora's place, yeah. Theodora's place. So you're drinking this, it's not filling you up, and the beast is like, but hey, there's blood on the horizon.
No. I made a promise. Not Mystic. Oh, God.
Okay, but there's still bags. There's bags.
So I take the hardy doll and I kind of like hide it. Like I dig a hole and I hide it so there's no evidence. I like clean off the blood off my jacket as much as I can. Oh, God. And I look back at where the hatch was.
Yep.
And how far did I run away from it?
You ran for about 5 to 10 minutes, between somewhere there.
Okay.
You're about. Well, you didn't even run. Well, you stalked your prey, so 5 to 10 minutes worth of stalking would put you at about 200 meters away from it.
Okay. So
Yeah,
I slowly start walking back to the hatch while I'm like holding back the beast as much as I can, and I get a bunch of leaves and I just cover up what I did as much as I can so no one else will see it. And I start walking back to Theodora's place slowly, avoiding Mystic, avoiding the roads, avoiding humans.
Could you roll me 1d100, please? /R space d100.
53.
You're going straight to Theodora's place.
Avoiding all streets, all people.
You're trying to avoid all people. Basically, the most direct route takes you to through a section of the town. Now, if you live in Bloemfontein, you know exactly what section of the town this is. But this is like a very, very wide road. It's a two-way street. Street. And basically, small businesses are... A lot of small businesses are on the side, like... fucking... The street's name is Brill Street. Literally. Brill Street, yeah.
Yeah.
And there's a couple of rental offices there. Not rental offices, what do you call it? Realtor offices there. There's actually a glass place there, glass shop there for glasses. Spectacle place. And on the side, like about halfway on through the street, there is a small park. A park. You know? It doesn't have any... It's just like basically a bunch of trees and the field there. It's about, I believe it's about 20 by 20 meters, like the park. So it's the street, the park, and around the park is a bunch of houses. Right? Like... Anyway, and there's a car parked in the park, like a bucky, like a truck. I think it's called a pickup truck in America. Yeah, it's called a pickup truck, and you can hear two people in the throes of passion as you walk past.
Blood pulsing.
In the heat of passion. It doesn't affect you as much as you should, as you think it should. You can still push on.
Okay.
It's just that is happening. If you roll me, do you want to listen or just ignore and walk past?
Am I perverted? Is the beast still affecting me? Can I control not hearing?
You can control.
So I have.
Everything.
You've
got everything under control for now.
Oh, so I don't have to roll a what's it called? A willpower.
No, you've got everything under control now.
Okay, then yeah, I'm just gonna keep, because if I roll something and the beast comes out again, so I'm gonna just fuss bait it.
Yeah.
very hard, and just like eye down and just keep walking, trying to
Okay.
like not.
Okay, cool.
Damn teens.
You get to Theodora's place.
Yeah.
Theodora, what are you doing at about let's say about 11 o'clock at night on the night before your unveiling?
I guess I will be faffing around the showroom, making sure everything is in place. I'm just putting in the final details of the deck decorations. Making sure that my piece is well hidden, and no one can go near it because no one's allowed to look at it just yet.
Mm-hmm.
And the tables for the hors d'oeuvres are out and set and ready.
With little post-it notes
The
everywhere
champagne
saying what
glasses.
should be there, and
Yeah. Making little notes, making sure everything is.
and of course you keep the back door locked for a
The back
specific
door is
reason.
locked.
Yes,
For
that
specific
door
reason.
that door is locked
Door is
for a
locked.
specific reason. You've set that up already.
Yes, that
Yeah.
has been set up. And
You just
Kyle
need-
came earlier and helped me set it up.
Yeah, you just
He
need,
did, hey.
Yeah.
You just need. He wasn't dressed well enough. You know, he wasn't
Mhm.
dressed up or anything. And he told you that for this thing, he's gonna get the core, the core ingredient. He'll bring tomorrow, so that it is fresh as possible.
Good. Good.
Yeah. So you're busy faffing about, and Olivia
Storms in. Okay.
storms
I
in.
swing open the door. And I go straight to my blood bag. I grab a blood bag. I go to the table, grab one of the glasses, and I bite the blood bag and I pour it into a glass. And I start drinking. Wow.
What the hell are you doing? Those are clean. They're not for you. Oh my god.
Wait, no.
Oh,
You invited me to the party. I'm just.
It's not now. It's tomorrow. Oh my.
No.
Okay. Oh.
I'll wash it.
Wash
What?
that one. That one needs to go into the back now. That needs a whole clean thing. Oh my goodness. It needs to be completely fresh. A whole new glass.
Oh my god. Why does this mean so much to you? It's just an art thing.
Just an art thing?
Same.
I am appalled! How dare you? Just an art thing.
Well, why does it mean so much? Like, what is so... Like, what is the...
This is
chutzpah?
my life. This is my essence. This is everything I'm about. This is what I live for.
I'm sorry. It looks nice, you know? And I go towards her special art that she's trying to hide, and I'm like...
No,
trying to look at it.
Stay away from that, please. No. It's not ready, and it's not for you.
What is for me? God.
You see
Okay,
a bunch
well-
of post-it notes all over the place.
Don't-
One post-it
Brady?
note. One post-it note is like on a couple of plates, and it says tapas, and then there's an open space between a couple of glasses where it says champagne, and it's got names. There's a couple of seats somewhere there. There's like maybe about 10 seats, with names posted on the seats, on post-it notes on the seats. Like it's as if
Very posh.
everything is already happening.
Okay.
You know.
So where do I sit?
You are at that table at the back.
One by the trash cans?
No, not that one by the trash cans. Oh, the trash cans shouldn't even be visible. Why are they even there? Who put those there?
You know, why don't you go fix the trash can quick and I'll just stay here and wait and we can continue this
I'm
conversation.
not touching the trash cans.
Oh my god. So, how many people are coming?
Oh my gosh, a few, I guess. I think I've lost count of how many people I've invited. Oops.
What happens if no one comes?
They will come.
Someone's cocky.
Well, anyway, where have you been? Why are you so dirty?
Somewhere
I
in the
got
distance.
hungry.
There's mud all over my freshly polished floor. What have you been?
There was a tree, so I went to the tree, and there was
Tree.
another tree, and then there was a door, and I couldn't get through the door. Then I got hungry, and I saw a Hardy doll, and then to avoid people, I decided to go like through the park and all that. I'll clean it
What?
up.
A door between two trees?
I know that sounds very Narnia-ish, but there's something going up on that Star's Kitchen Hill, and I need to find out what it is. And I take the cup and I just throw it in the trash can. There, cleaned it.
Thank you, I guess.
But I do have one question. That old lady, I know you say you don't really know much about her, but I think there's any time you can maybe go talk to her? Like, don't you need more crafts for your art? Just because I feel like she's lying to me. There's something going on there, and I need to know.
Okay.
And don't you have, like, you know more about, you know, this town? Maybe you can see if something's up.
Well, what else you could do? Do you want to come with me so we can?
No.
No?
I can't go again. Then she's gonna be too sus. I need you to go some other time. I would ask Sean, but he's not answering his phone. And also, I think a kid going in a craft store looking like 11 is kind of just as bad as, you know, just in general, him. And I would ask John, but last time he did anything, he punched someone in the face till death. So.
I remember that.
Good job, by the
Let me
way.
see.
And then while she's like distracted, I slowly try to look under the art again.
You catch a glimpse of a foot. A giant foot.
Like a human looking for it, or is it
No,
like
it's
cemented?
it's like a giant cemented foot. Looks like it's covered in some sort of ancient armor.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's the glimpse
Wait.
you get.
What the hell is that?
I said no. You cannot look at it yet.
But fine.
This area is out of bounds.
By the way, one of your post-nips fall over there. You might want to pick it up before, I don't know, someone misses more up.
Oh, yes.
While she walks away, I take the post-nips that have names on and I swap them all around. Just to, like, so I'm like swapping them all around. So, I need to go upstairs, and then I guess I have to get ready for your party now, since I guess the next time I wake up, your party will be in full swing. Right?
Yes, right. I'm gonna go see if I need any new supplies or a new paintbrush or something. Let me go and have a look, and then I'll go check out this old lady.
Thanks. I'm gonna go grab a dress, because this apparently means a lot to you. So
Please have a shower as well.
fine.
Thank
Can I use your
you.
loafer? Bye!
Oh,
And I run
bye.
upstairs.
Alright, then I'll make my way to see if I need anything.
Okay. You make your way there. Second class, I sent something in Discord, by the way. You make your way there, and did Olivia? Did you tell Theodora about the red string?
No, I didn't think to mention it.
Okay, you didn't mention. Okay, Olivia didn't mention it. So you get to the place. Could you roll me a wits and awareness there? To see if you pick up on this, Theodora.
Mm-hmm. I can't even find anything on this thing. My goodness. Ah, there we go. Wait.
Or awareness wits, if you will.
No, I can do that fine. Yeah, that makes sense. There you go.
2 successes.
2
not bad.
successes. You did you notice some of it? Yeah, you notice some of it. There's like 2 or 3 threads, not string. I keep on calling it string. 2 or 3 threads just dangling about, but you can't really. There's 2 or 3 threads in the trees. There's 2 threads in the trees. The third one is on a lamp post, and that's about it.
Well, seeing as it's a craft shop, I'm not going to think anything too funny of it because, crafty people do strange things like that.
As you enter as you get closer, as you move past, it's a bunch of craft crap, you see an old woman hunched over, opening the door and switching the "be back in a few" to "we're open." Yes, we're open sign on the door. And she switches on the lights again, and she makes her way inside the place.
All right, so I'll walk in and I'll just kind of look around on the shelves.
You've been here before. You know what it looks like.
Yeah.
Arts and craft crosses and crap, and there's even like a random pentagram somewhere there, but it's all artsy and crafty like stuff. It's like decorative crap. You smell. It smells. The smell that assails your senses is old, dusty, musty type of smell. I want to say old lady smell, but it's not old lady smell.
Old lady smell, not quite.
Yeah, and obviously interspersed with a couple of hints of turpentine and glue and, the usual craft store smell. That's the usual craft store smell that you'll find in a tourist place where, they look after the shop, but there's still some lingering smells of the products there.
All right.
Yeah.
Can I use...
Hello, Theodora.
Right.
Long time no see.
Oh, hello there, darling. How are you? It's been forever.
It's been forever, if forever was 2 weeks ago.
Yes, well, I need more of those fantastic paintbrushes that you sold to me last time. I seem to have dropped one in a batch of cement, and I need to replace it.
Oh, the one specifically designed for mixing clay and cement and stuff. Yeah, sure. The horsehair infused with a little bit of extra love.
Those ones, yes.
And she hands you a couple of. She goes to a shelf, gets a couple of brushes, and like the infused with love thing, like on the fatter part of the brush, there's like a heart carved in, infused with love. And she hands it to you, and she's like, are we gonna expect again Amanda to come and pay for everything tomorrow?
Yes, I will send Amanda with the payment. Could you please email the bill to me tonight or tomorrow morning, perhaps?
You know what? Let's put it on your monthly tab, and at the end of the month, we'll sort it out.
Oh, we can do that. Yes. While this is happening, can I use Sense the Unseen to see if there's anything else around here or something that I can sense?
Specifically related to what?
To see if there's anything like that she's kind of hiding, or if I can tell if there's anything sinister or something else that might be happening.
Okay, cool. Roll me a wits and aspects, please.
You get him, Theodora. Get him.
Oh wait, I need to remove this.
What was it? No!
You don't see anything. You don't see anything.
Nada.
Dang it.
Anything else, dearie?
Is there anything that you might recommend for me? Do you have anything new?
I've got a beautiful, necklace charm that I think you might be interested in.
Oh?
It's just a... And it's just over here. And she goes behind the counter and she looks and she takes out a bunch of stuff. She takes out like roots and she takes out like random sticks and incense, the herbal incense she can burn. And she's like, right underneath here. And she takes out a silver necklace with about, at the end, there's about that size of an amethyst dangling from it. It's supposed to give you luck, apparently. It's only, I can add it to your bill if you'd like. It's something more akin to your taste, perhaps?
Where is this from? Who made it?
Well, it was brought into the store by someone claiming to be the artist. They're
Yes.
trying to get their stuff out so that they can get more known. This is by the artist. The artist just goes by the name of M.
Just M, the E-M or the letter M, darling?
No, the letter M.
Just the letter M? Okay.
Yeah. If you look at the moment she says that, she points to the amulet that you're holding, and you can see on one of the chains, like, it's not fine chain, it's like a really thick chain going around, it's like a bit boisterous. There is the letter M engraved, or whatever you do with metal melted in. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Well, it is lovely. Is this proper silver? I don't think I can touch silver. Can't remember.
Not unless you've got something on your character sheet that prohibits you
That's right.
to touch silver, if I remember correctly, and I don't think you have.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Okay.
You don't. I think it's called
Okay.
folkloric bane, and you don't have that.
I don't have that. Okay, cool.
Yeah. It is probably silver mixed with, like, it's impure silver, basically. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, this is rather captivating. I do very much like it. Do you know anything more about this M?
They're a young and upcoming artist. That's and they are. Let me just quickly. They've got very. The one thing that caught my attention was the best way I can describe it. If you were to give someone cat-like features, what is that one show? I saw it the other night on the internet flicks. My grandson told me to watch it, and they had this. It's the Gotham, the cat lady.
You mean
she's
Batman Gotham?
Yes. Now the lady,
Catwoman?
the girl that plays the cat lady.
Yes.
She's got brown eyes, but they seem cat-like. They seem like they're cat-like.
Okay.
It's like that's how I remembered it, because I'm like, holy shit, it's the same eyes that I saw on
Do
the
you
lady.
think these are her real eyes, or I mean, surely it can't be her real
No,
eyes? But
obviously it's her real eye. Have you seen Gotham?
what is it yes, I have.
You know Selena Kyle?
Yeah.
Her eyes look weird. Like in the first episode of Gotham, it looks really weird. It's natural, but it just looks
Okay.
like it looks
I thought she
bigger.
was saying that it was the same as a cat, like it's
No. She
It's
explains to you it's
like-
like
okay.
they're actually very big eyes. Yeah,
okay.
sort of like that cat lady.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. Well, if there is a new artist in the neighborhood, I would very much like to meet them. Do you know where I could find this M, or any contact details, perhaps?
That's the funny thing. She didn't leave any, so the next time she gets in,
Well, she
I'll...
has to. She has to return to. I'm assuming she's selling this through you, or.
Oh, yes. The next time she comes in, I'll tell her you're looking for her.
Oh yes, maybe you could send her to me, and then I'll pull out one of my business cards and hand it to her.
She takes it, and she opens up her dress and puts it on top of her, inside her bra. And she's like,
With
yeah, I
the
will.
tissue.
Like, move a tissue aside, put it in. Yeah, I'll definitely give it to her the next time I see her.
All right, and actually, how long has your shop been here?
Well, you were... Okay, so you've been... You knew about the shop for about 2 months.
Okay.
You don't need to ask that question. The shop has been
I'm
here...
trying to fish if she's strange or otherworldly.
Oh, okay. She replies with, "Oh, it's about 3 months. You came here 2-3 days after we opened."
Oh, right. I remember you had that little bit of a grand opening party.
Yes.
Yes, I remember that. Oh,
And with all the freaks and weirdos coming in to get some random crap. And now that you think about it, it's like there were a couple of goth kids and a couple of artists and, people this type of woman attracts.
Okay.
She looks like an old hag. She'll probably attract people that loves giant jewelry, flamboyant jewelry and everything. So she's that type of granny. Yeah.
And what about you? Have you always been around in Bloemfontein, or what did you do before? Because I'm assuming that a woman of your excuse my saying age would be enjoying her retirement.
I've been all over the country. I've gotten to Bloemfontein about 2-3 years ago. Chilling, as the children say, and watching the flicks on the internet. And then after my husband died, I decided, and she gets a little bit teary-eyed, I decided to continue his store, his idea of a store here in Bloom.
Oh, I see. All right. Well, I'm very sorry to hear about your husband passing, but you have a lovely little shop here. I do like it very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you. And she puts, while she's telling you about this, she's putting the stuff she took out of the drawer. Are you gonna take that amulet thing?
Yes, you can also put it on my tab for this month.
Will do.
Thank you, dear.
I'll get
Amanda?
No, I'm trying to think of a name on the spot. Shit.
Claire.
I'll get Jason to send you the electronic mail, dearie.
Ah, thank you very much.
Jason Jr.
I would greatly Jason Jr. I would very much appreciate. Is that your son or your grandson?
It's my grandson.
Oh, how wonderful! Thank you very much. I'm gonna skedaddle before she starts wondering why I'm asking so many damn questions.
Okay, cool. As you walk out, at the top of the door, there's a little plaque, a wooden plaque, with the words, "Jason bless this store."
All right.
Yeah.
So, this is a lovely plaque. Was Jason your husband then?
Yes. Why are you so interested in my history, dearie?
I'm just curious. I haven't really, been around town very much recently. I've been so busy, and I've been meaning to come in here and catch up or get to know people a little bit better. Trying to be more involved with the community.
Roll me a insight. Is it insight? I'm trying to think. I'm trying to figure out what would be for memory. I need you to recall something. It would be... Wouldn't be investigation.
Awareness? No.
Awareness, it could be awareness, but let's do intelligence awareness.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awareness, intelligence, I should do.
Yeah. Okay.
Nice.
So the one thing you remember, because you brought it up, the one thing you remember that stood out of this particular store, it was as if maybe you were just busy, but it's a case of like you're gone for a weekend and you came back and a new store popped up.
Okay.
Or a new building popped up. Well, not necessarily a new building. This building has always been there, but this store popped up quicker than, like, you would know, like, you were like, cool, you were doing your own thing and everything, and all of a sudden it's like, oh, there's a new arts and crafts store here? When did that open up? And you try and think, when you think back on it, it's like, I mean, I remember yesterday there was no store at all. And today, it happened very quickly.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's the one thing you do remember. It happened freakishly fast.
Really fast. All right.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna mention that. I don't want to freak her out anymore.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, thank you so much for the fantastic chat today, my love, and for my new brushes and my medallion. I should be heading back. I hope you have a fantastic evening, and I'll see you soon.
Okay, you have a good one, dearie. I'm almost about to close up. It is all like 11 o'clock already. We don't want the witching hour to creep up on us.
No, that's right. I'll have a lovely evening. And I close the door behind me, and I'll start walking home.
Okay, cool. As you
Thinking to myself.
As you walk out, can you roll me just a normal willpower roll? I need to check something.
All right.
Come on.
Am I blind? I can't find willpower.
Willpower is just underneath the traits. On your first page. Yeah.
I'm looking under like athletics, brawl.
Okay, cool. Exactly what I was looking for. You get to a certain distance away from the shop. And you're from South Africa, so I know that you probably have done this. I mean, most kids have done this, I hope. If you haven't, you better go out and do it tomorrow if it's summertime, wherever you're at. You know the sprinklers with the hose pipes connected to them? As a kid, you used to run through them and try to dodge the wave if it comes out. Try to... But when you're dry and you, like, run through it, that feeling, you get to a certain point and it feels like something passed through you.
Like, okay.
Yeah. Like, it reminded you of back when you were a kid, like...
That was rather strange. Should I...
As you look around, you realize that where you felt it was just as you passed the red string. You can do another Auspex and... What's it? Auspex and something.
Wits.
It's this time it's resolve. No, it's wits and auspex. Yeah.
All right. It's 4 successes.
Now you see it. Now you see it with 4 successes. That is brilliant. Now you see it. You see with the red strings or the red thread, you see like a thin red line connecting. You literally, what you can see is around in a half moon shape in front and to the sides of the store. There's a thin red line running through everything. You know, connecting like a half moon.
Yeah.
Thinking of it as, if you were to in sci-fi terms, as a shield.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Can I
Or a ward.
walk
You
up
would
to
see it
the
as a
other-
ward. This is a ward for something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A protection.
Protection ward for something.
A
Yeah.
protection shield. Can I walk over and like try to almost touch it?
Mm-hmm. Your hand goes
Interesting.
through. You don't get that same feeling again. If you walk past it again and you go out, you'll feel it again. So if your hand goes through it and you pull your hand back, you get that feeling on your hand.
Hmm. Kind of like a shiver down your spine.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness, this is really strange. Can I look around, like around me, to see if it's anywhere else, or just in front of her, the front of her shop?
What do you mean in front of her shop?
I'm assuming this is in front of this. The half moon is in front of her building.
Yeah, the half moon basically
Yeah.
goes across the street, like it protects a bigger portion than the shop actually entails.
Okay.
So there's like, let's say about 10 to 15 meters away from the shop to each side is where the ward starts connecting, like in a half
Right.
moon thing.
All right. It's strange that it's only in the front, though. Can I walk around to see if there's anything? Maybe is the shop on a corner? Can I see if there's anything behind?
The shop is between
Or-
a bunch of shops.
Okay.
If
so
you go
it's not
behind
really...
behind this section is a sports field with a South African high fence.
Yeah.
With a high fence surrounding it. You could climb the fence to see. If you look through the fence, the thing is, it's a sport field. The sport field is like a little raised bit of ground, So on the edges, there's trees and everything, and then the ground raises up, and it's then the giant sports field. It's like a sort of like a plateau type of a mini plateau type of sports field. I hope you guys know what I'm talking about. How I'm describing it, Flat piece of land slides down, edge of the land. And the flat piece of land is the sports field.
It's called a watershed.
Really?
Sorry.
Yes, exactly.
Geography major. It's a watershed.
I only had
you go.
geography and matric, okay? So in
You know,
my
you know
final
why it's
year.
called that? Because it sheds water.
Uh-huh.
Welcome to the stream where I learn new things.
Here where we play vampires
Yeah.
and geography.
And geography.
Alright, so then I'm not going to climb the fence because that's not something Theodora will do. She doesn't climb fences.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going
Holy
to get
cow.
my heels stuck in there. No, so I'm going to make my way back to my studio and maybe chat to Olivia if she is out of her shower.
I am. I'm actually busy mopping the floors from my mud. I felt really bad about that, so I'm cleaning up.
So
Yeah,
you get to
Olivia's
see where
cleaning.
where a clean Olivia in is she doing the whole, oh fuck, what's that guy's name? Tom Cruise thing where she's like in the towel with the towel.
Yeah,
head as
and the
he's
towel,
mopping
like
and-
sliding around, mopping, jamming out to some like Blink 182, you know.
Yeah, just a quick thing. John Andrews, you don't want to do anything else? Let's just wait for him to unmute. Yeah.
No, just check the Discord room for a second. I left you a message.
I think I saw it. I didn't respond to it. Oh. Okay, cool.
All right, sorry, dude.
No worries. Ladies and gentlemen, he's got to go. Thank you so much, John Andrews. Let's just check where you can follow Second Class Elitist. I fixed the command. You can go and follow him. Unfortunately, he has to go.
But I'll be back next week, I promise.
Yeah, sort out yourself first, buddy. Look after yourself first. No streamers
You
ever
got it.
follow that rule, but please do.
Oh, we never do. We're terrible at it.
Yeah.
All right.
Alrighty.
See you next week.
Cool, man.
Have fun, everybody.
Bye, John.
Crazy waves.
Crazy waves.
Crazy wave.
All right. So you get to that scene, Theodora. Go ahead.
All
I kind
the
of walk in.
small things, true care, truth brings. I'll take what I... Oh, Holly! You could have at least asked. Because,
No,
like...
I need video evidence for the future. Oh, is it going to rain? Are you actually cleaning?
Okay, you're making this harder than it needs to be. Like, really. Calm yourself.
Wow, I am.
I do clean
impressed.
occasionally, you know. It's just, I don't normally have anywhere to live, so I don't need to clean things.
I am impressed. Wow, and you're doing such a good job. And I'm going to inspect the floor. Make sure everything is.
No!
Oh no!
Just
What
give me a
happened?
few seconds.
What was that? What was that?
Cobra
Who's
Kai
that?
joined the call, and all the cameras went nope.
I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do that. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that.
It's okay.
Dude, you're ill. Go take a break. This will be Olivia and Theodora's story, buddy. Go fucking chill out and look after yourself. Okay?
Ah,
It's all about
where
us.
are you on the screen? I don't know. I'm just gonna have.
Oh wait, you're next to me, so this way.
there.
There we-
But okay,
There.
just
Sure.
put the call. Yeah, just put the call on mute, please.
Oh wait, I think we did
Yeah.
that the wrong way. You did
No,
it the
I
wrong
think
way.
I did. Okay, the side.
Yeah, there you go.
Wow, that was crazy. Hey, it's in the wrong window, but the spacing will work.
That's fine.
Yeah, no, Cobra Kai is like I said earlier, Cobra Kai is really fucking dying because he's sick, and Second Class Elitist is dying because his back is killing him. Hopefully they get speedy recoveries and we'll be back. Like, the reason why I don't want to have Cobra Kai in tonight is because of the story I told earlier today of what happened to him.
Oh, we just randomly disappears. Holy.
Yeah, he just randomly disappears. I'm gonna spend the next week writing his story. So I have an idea what I want to do with him, but I want to have it detailed. Okay, cool. Yeah, so you're cleaning.
Yeah,
Photos
I'm
been taken.
cleaning,
Mhm.
unfortunately. So how was the old hag?
Well, she seems, you know, all right. I bought a new brush. Look at it, isn't it lovely? And,
It's stunning.
This necklace,
Okay,
which is apparently by a new artist. By the
what
name
color
of
was it again?
Amethyst.
No, color.
The silver.
The amethyst is silver?
No, the amethyst is purple.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I was
the
wondering if there was
chain
any
silver.
specific... Okay, I was
Amethyst,
wondering if it's like...
amethyst is one of my favorite stones, but I never know the color. Thank you for saying purple. Thank you so much, yeah?
Yeah. Okay, can I inspect it? Because I don't trust the old hag. Can I, like, take it and see if there's anything linked?
I bought it so she could check it out, or I could. Show
Yeah,
it to
can
you
I
as
do-
well.
What do you want to do?
Can I
Right,
touch
so-
it? I want to see if there's any like spell maybe put onto it, sorcery, blood sorcery involved with it.
What are you gonna roll for that? Let's see.
Would that be intelligence and occult?
Oh, you just want to check intelligence occult. You just want to check if there's something to this.
Yeah, if
Yeah,
there's something
roll intelligence occult.
not a good option, but hopefully.
If there's something occultish about it, yeah.
Wait, sorry, it's occult intelligence, right?
Mm-hmm.
Intelligence, submit. Come on, please. Please, the beast. 2 successes and the beast.
Nah, don't worry about it.
So not... Don't look at
So
it.
the purple, the amethyst itself, has got a slight, barely perceptible pulsating thing to it. Sort of like a heartbeat pulse to it.
Yeah.
Like it's a very slight vibration, or it could be the color increasing ever so slightly. As you look at it, that's what you see. And you look around, you move it around a bit to see if the light isn't fucking with your eyes and the amethyst.
Something odd about it. There's something.
What's happening there?
Do you not see it? It's like it's kind of like it's alive.
Do I see it as well, or is it just her that?
Now that she pointed out, because you just looked at it and was like, wow, this is really pretty. You didn't really think
Yeah.
about looking towards the occultish side of things. So you just found it and was like, whoa, this is really pretty. What the hell?
Of course, as I would.
Yeah. You know, it's you love being surrounded by pretty things, and this is one of them. Yeah.
Me?
Ah.
Okay, this
Aw,
is
so
two of
sweet,
them.
Dapper.
This is two of them.
Okay.
Now
It's
that
like-
she pointed out, you actually see it. And at first, you thought it's like somewhere light is shining, bouncing off of this, or, and no, it's there's a slight pulsating effect to it.
What is going on with this necklace? What did I buy?
I have no idea, but I don't trust that old hag.
Well,
not telling
while
us the
I was
truth.
leaving, when you were there, did you see those red strings that were dangling in the
The thread? You
the
saw
thread?
too?
Yeah, but I saw they were all connected.
Yeah, I saw that too. I kind of thought maybe it was kind of like what I
No.
did, like an award kind of thing for the store, but I don't know. I just couldn't pick it up. If she is what I think she is, she's way stronger than what I am.
Yeah, because I walked through that and I felt like I was walking through like someone had, like my ghost had walked through me, kind of, that feeling.
You had a presence feel like it went
Like
through
if
you.
someone walks over your grave, that sort of shiver down your spine. But I could see like it was like kind of quite a large half moon surrounding it.
Kind of like an eclipse.
Yes,
A wanging.
like almost like a crescent moon, like
Yeah.
a sort of a shield, like a half a bubble, I would say. Which
Shoot.
I thought was really strange. Why would she be trying to protect the shop? And from what?
Do you notice anything else odd about her? Kind of like anything used for rituals?
Well, obviously she has many, the normal paraphernalia you would find in a crafty shop, but nothing that quite took me by surprise. She did have those twigs and roots. I didn't really think much of it. She had twigs and roots in a drawer.
Okay, well, I feel like this is something we should not keep on us because if it's anything bad, we don't want it linking to our one safe haven. So maybe do you have another
There's
place
a-
you can put it?
Well, I could possibly put a lock it away in my safe.
No,
But
I don't
there
want it on
was
the facility.
Not on the facility. All right, I'm gonna have to maybe call in a favor. But there was one more thing in that shop. There was a plaque just above the door that said, Jason bless the store. I don't know if that has anything to do with the protection shield outside.
Yeah, I was about to say, and you felt a presence walk through you?
Well, not really. It's what kind I was trying to explain to you how it felt for me. Not really like a presence, but kind of, I'm trying to think of the way. When you get that cold shiver down your spine, like randomly, or when you're half asleep and you suddenly get that jolt that wakes you up.
Unfortunately, I am not able to feel if anything undead of dead kind of spirit is available. I'm not quite there yet. But yeah, you sort this out. Keep it away. I don't want it anywhere near here until we know what it is, because if it is anything tied to blood sorcery ritual, it could be a beacon, it could be something tracking us, it could be something warding something towards us. Other than that, I am probably going to take a big nap. Do you want a blood bag or anything? How are you doing?
No, thank you. I'm quite alright.
Cool. So I assume you'll clean up the mop and stuff, since I did the mop.
No. You took it out. You're gonna put it back.
Damn, is that what you tell the guys too? Jeez. I take the mop to the back.
Wow.
And I put everything away, empty out the water, and I head upstairs.
Good. Teaching her. Get there slowly.
What do you do with
So
the amulet?
Kind of just holding it,
Necklace.
like this now, because now I'm afraid of it. Can I take up my phone and text Kyle to come over?
Booty call!
I need this in a different safe location.
Kyle eventually arrives. You give him the thing. He's like, sure, he'll make sure it's in a safe location. Anything else for tomorrow?
You were going to get the extra, the main ingredients for my special fondue in the back.
Yeah, the feature. Let's call it a feature at the back. Yeah. No, that I'll get it tomorrow just before we get here. The event is due to start at 9 o'clock. So
Yes, that's correct. Otherwise, apart from that, everything is fine. Just this needs to be somewhere safe, please.
cool, and he takes it. As he walks off, he slides a bit on the floor because the floor is still wet. Regains his composure.
Don't trip now, please.
No, I won't.
I
I won't.
Scuff marks.
Luckily, no scuff mark. It was just him sliding a
Thank
bit.
goodness. Okay.
Yeah. You know that unexpected slide where you're like, holy crap, I'm gonna die? Like, I survived that. That's basically, he went like, and he freezes and like, okay, cool, okay, and he moves on. The night passes. You all fall asleep. You haven't heard anything from John or Sean yet. Nobody can contact. Now I can actually tie those two together. If ever you, anyway, so you can't contact Sean. You know that already. And the night passes. And next day happens, sun rises, people fall in love, and the sun sets, people fall in love, business as usual. An old lady walks into the hospital, goes down to the lower level, and replaces string that was previously torn out there.
In the hospital.
In the hospital, yeah. Red thread that was previously torn out there, and the sun starts to set. and we are gonna take our break right there. We're gonna take a break, and we'll start off with the next night. Are you all good for the break?
Yeah.
Yeah, 5 to 10 minutes break. Luckily, I don't have to feed the dog just yet. I think this is going to be a slightly shorter episode because there's not a lot of things happening. Well, there is a lot of things happening, but it's basically you two. So we're going to take a quick break. In about 10 minutes, we'll be back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, don't go anywhere. We'll see you after the break. And welcome back, everybody. Hope you had a brilliant break. Let's get the show started. It's the next night. Before you wake up, I need you all to roll me a rouse check. Remember, Minime, you are on 2 hunger, right? Because you
Yeah,
fed
because I
once.
drank the thing, yeah.
I'm
So,
also on 2 hunger.
rouse. Hunger gain. Damn it, Olivia!
Why did I get a humanity fail?
Because you did
Oh,
remorse.
that's remorse, not
You did
rouse.
remorse.
Oh, excuse me.
I was like, wait, what? Oh, you also get a hunger
I
gain.
was gonna hunger.
On how much hunger are you now, Theodora?
3.
I'm 3 as
So
well.
you're all. So there shouldn't be any blood near you now.
Yeah. Well, I got my
Yeah.
bags, so I
Yeah.
need to fill those up though. Do I need a roll to see how many I have left?
Let's say you've got about 3 left.
3 left. Okay.
Yeah. And the sun has set about an hour after sunset. You all awake, and it's about 2 more hours before the thing happens. What do you do in those 2 hours?
My usual. Making myself look presentable to everybody.
Mm-hmm.
I have to look my best, and it's a big night, so I gotta find the perfect dress.
Okay.
Okay. While you're finding
What's
the...
your assistant's name again? Amanda. Just gonna write Amanda down. Cool.
You wake up and you see that everything has been set out by Amanda. She probably left about just as the sun set, because she knows you wake up or you do your things at night. So she left everything. Champagne is there. There's the tapas and the champagne is all set out and everything. If they need to be frozen or kept cool, they will be kept cool. Tells you how much I know about tapas, doesn't it? And while you're getting ready, Olivia, what are you gonna do in the 2 hours?
So I go in the 2 hours. So
Yeah.
I go downstairs and I there's a box that Amanda left for me, and I grab it and I look at Theodora in the bathroom. I'm like, I'm gonna need that, and I run back upstairs. Leave me some Bob too.
Oh, no. I actually got Amanda to get you your own makeup. You're not using my Bobby Brown. No.
Okay, so I run upstairs.
She got a makeup kit from Clicks.
She got to make
Okay.
this cheap ass
Wow.
makeup kit.
And I'm like slowly getting ready, and like I'm picking up the mascara, like putting it on, not as gracefully as Theodora, and I'm like jamming out to some heavy rock.
Actually, Clicks is still high quality. Do you
That
want
is
her
true.
to-
Clicks has got some nice stuff. I
Yeah.
As long as it's
a lot
not
of
from
nice stuff from
Pip.
Clicks.
It's not from Pip, so we're getting
No,
somewhere.
No, they
Right,
are.
Clicks is
They
fine.
are. In my hometown, there's been some shops that sprung up, doing all these knockoff makeup products and everything. But it's from
So, yeah,
Click, so
I'm
it's
like-
at least it's decent.
It's good.
Mm.
So yeah, I know how to put makeup on, but I'm definitely not as precise and as detailed,
Look
as
at the sky
Theodora.
markers.
Yeah, like I'm like rubbing it, and like I even have a YouTube video going about how to properly apply like lipsticks. I never wear lipstick, so
The
I'm,
first
like,
video,
sitting there, like-
video you found was a guy basically parodying his daughter. So doing a joke video, taking the lipstick, putting it like forcefully putting it in, making a big thing. You're like, this is not how it's supposed to look.
Wait,
You
I don't
go
think
to
this
the
is
next
right.
video. Yeah.
Do you need some help there, Olivia?
No, I'm fine, and I slam the door.
Oh, my nose.
As she slams the door.
Oh, and I drink my blood bag while I'm waiting, so I can get that hunger down.
Okay.
I should probably try and get my hunger down too.
Yeah. What do you? Oh, you feed on those.
Yeah.
You feed on
So
those.
maybe I need to call a friend, eh?
Yeah, you maybe need to call a friend.
I need to call a friend.
As that door slams shut, Kyle pitches up with 2 medical boxes.
Hmm.
And he's like, yeah. And he just goes to the back door, unlocks it, goes in and starts prepping the special thing. Yeah, starts prepping it. It's quite complicated because it still needs to be able to run, still needs to flow.
Yes.
So there's like a heating
pipes,
element
it's a-
somewhere, and pipes running through
Yeah, pipes
and
a
warming
pump
it itself up and continuously doing the thing.
And maybe something to stop it from
Coagulating.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, there's a science to it, and Kyle knows the science. It's a little bit different than a chocolate fountain. A little bit.
Yes. Slightly.
Just a slight difference between this and a chocolate fountain. Cool. And he goes away after a while. Everything's running. He just looks at you, shows a thumbs up, and he leaves.
Thank you, Kyle.
And 9 o'clock arrived. About 10-20 minutes to 9. Everything is set up, everything's perfect. Lighting. You've got a couple of spotlights hitting what you designed, the cloth covering it, hitting it so that when that cloth comes off, it'll be perfectly illuminated. And first to arrive will be the people who's always there for the free alcohol.
Oh yeah, of course.
The 3 artists.
Mm.
One her name is Dorothea. She's blonde and short, spiky, and like it's a mixture, but short and spiky hair, but it's like a bob cut, so it's like that funky. It's very
Like Madam Hooch from Harry Potter.
yeah, basically, yeah.
Yeah.
Short and spiky and all over the place, blonde. She's got brown eyes. She's dressed like your typical artist, baggy pants, typical Bloom artist, baggy pants, a green shirt with a brown jacket. She's an artist, but don't let her choose her own outfits. But it's what she's comfortable in. She wears this and she's comfortable in that. Next to her, you find someone that's got long black hair. She's a little chubby. She's got green eyes and she's like very goth looking. She's wearing like a red and black corset dress type thing. High heels and everything. By the way, both of you see this because both of you are getting ready, right? And along with them is someone a little bit younger than Dorothea. You would say by about 4 or 5 years.
Okay.
Dorothea is about like 25, 26, somewhere there. Long brown hair, skinny, big brown eyes. She's wearing bleached jeans, black shirt with a black jacket.
Huh?
They all pitch up, and Dorothea comes up to you and it's like, Hey, Theodora. I'm glad to
Dorothea,
be here.
I'm so glad you made it, darling. You know, we do that.
And she does the
Kiss
kiss
on
thing,
each
but she does it
cheek.
awkwardly. She glances over at Linda and shakes her head and like, yeah, we're just glad to be invited to your next showing.
Oh well, thank you so much. Have I met her? The people she's with?
No.
No.
Yeah,
Okay.
no.
Oh, I see. You've brought some company.
Oh,
Who
yeah,
is this?
yeah.
Hello. Lovely to meet you.
She takes Linda's hands like, this is Linda. You can obviously tell they're together.
Is Linda the one with the long brown hair, or is she
Linda's
the one with
the goth. The goth.
Okay.
Yeah, she's
So
the one with
long
the
black hair.
long black hair.
Green eyes.
Yeah, green eyes, yeah.
Right.
This is Linda, and the one over there inspecting that plate of yours, or that bust. That is Mary. It's an educational trip for her.
Oh, a
Okay.
student.
Ah, yes.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah. And it's such an honor to be among your esteemed guests here. And she looks around. She looks spaced out like fuck. Like,
She's had a little bit too much giggle twigs before she arrived.
in the time that you've known her, that's her personality. She always
Okay.
seems spaced out. And you don't know if it's because of the amount of turpentine she uses, and like she's constantly surrounded by paint and everything. She's a painter.
Ah.
She dabbles a bit in multimedia arts and sculpting and stuff, but she's mainly a painter. So she's if you didn't know her, you would think she's high, but that's basically just how she always is.
Her.
Yeah.
Okay.
And she attracts a lot of people with the same sort of personalities, you know.
I can fully man.
Yeah. Some of them are actually high because they took the green grass. Some of them are just also like her. You know, like when you're a close group of friends, you start taking on each other's attributes and way of speaking and all that.
Yeah.
That's basically what happens with everyone, most of the people around her. And she spaces out for a minute as if she's looking at something, and then after a while you realize that she's actually looking at something, and she goes to another bust of yours. But she walks past the champagne and gets herself a glass.
Right.
Yeah, and her friend Linda does the same. Linda actually takes 2 glasses. Hey, it's an artist shindig. We're here to drink and appreciate art, man. That's what we're here to do.
Okay.
And as she takes the glasses, 2 people gets to the place, gets out their car. You know them. It is Peter and Anne Mullins.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah. Peter is a skinny, balding man. He's wearing a black and white tuxedo. Anne, blonde, wearing a white satin dress with inlaid golden flower patterns.
Daniel.
And they're in their mid-40s. And they approach the place. They look around a bit. John sees you, and he walks up to you with his
John?
wife next to him. It's like,
Peter.
Peter. I looked over at John Andrews, and that name popped up again. Peter. Yeah, Peter walks up to you, and he's like, "Oh, Theodora, darling, what a pleasure to be
Peter.
invited."
It's
Oh,
so
and he's-
wonderful to see you. Yes, darling. Oh, how have you been?
And his wife comes up and like,
Anne.
"Oh, hi, Theodora. What a lovely place. Every time we walk in here, it's such a lovely place. Where do
Anne,
you
it's
find the
lovely
time?"
to see. Can I kind of gesture over to someone to bring over glasses of champagne for for
Waiter
these two,
pitches
like-
up,
Yes.
and he brings a tray of champagne. Oh, and it's like, oh, that installation, that statue of yours, such a beautiful. It's as if the water flowing from it is just feeding the ground everywhere. It's such a lovely, lovely piece. It's the highlight
yes.
of our garden, surely.
That's I love hearing that. I'm so glad that it brings you so much joy. It's going all right with the fountain. I don't need to come over to fill in any cracks or any maintenance. that
I
needs
know
to be done. It's fine,
there's
it's fine.
the maintenance that needs to be done is just basically cleaning out the water every now and again.
Oh,
Some of the
yes,
water
I
that
hope the
gets
water's
stuck.
still flowing okay.
It is. If we have issues, we know where to contact you, darling. We know where
Oh,
to contact
thank you.
you.
Yes.
So can you tell us something about this new piece?
Well, you'll just have to wait and see. This new piece is, I believe, it's probably one of my best.
Oh, come on. Like,
So
ours
far.
is one of your best. You
Oh
can't,
yes,
you can't
of
deny
course.
that.
Besides yours, darling. Besides yours.
Okay. So, they, like, do a little bit more small talk. You know, you ask them about their kids. They tell you, their kids are good and blah, blah, blah. There was a hunting accident at one of their lodges that they had recently.
That actually went into something I was gonna message you about, but I forgot about.
Oh. It was a small. It was a hunting accident. Rifle went off and almost killed, wounded one of the hunter assistants.
Ah.
Yeah. And Peter Key goes on and tells you about the one assistant that actually treated one of his clients like shit on a hunting trip because the client shot a... Crap, is that... Am I going to use the correct term here? Shot a doe that recently gave birth. So the assistant basically looked at the guy, punched him, and gave him a knife and kicked him off the back of the pickup truck and told him, you're going to find the mother and you're going to officially kill her, and then you're going to find the baby or babies and you're going to kill them, and this is what you're going to kill them with. And he tells you about how he stressed out that that's going to affect business. But because of that action, more and more people came because of this one guy not taking shit from tourists. You know, sometimes there's tourists that want to be treated like royalty. Sometimes there's tourists that just want to be treated like human beings. And that attracted a lot more. That's why one of their hunting lodges are doing freaking brilliantly. Just due to that simple fact. It's sad, the guy did eventually... They dropped him off. This incident happened at about 12 o'clock at night, and the assistant would drive around the next day, and if he didn't find the guy with the mother and the babies that he killed, he would just leave the guy. It's a big enough place that they can't find their way back home, you know. They can get lost and everything. So literally it took about 2 days for this guy to track everything and kill everything. But hey, that was in their favor. He was about to fire the guy, and then all of a sudden more and more people heard of this, and now the tourists want the real hunting experience. So even though this is like the outlier of all the experiences that they've had, and after a while they go off, and if you want to ask them anything, or if Olivia wants to fuck up something.
I'm still upstairs. I'm waiting for my moment to come down.
Oh, okay.
I'm glad to hear that business is just booming, Peter.
Yeah,
You know, that really turns a bad situation to something quite positive.
Yeah, it is. And of course, because it's booming, you know, you know that we are dying for your next piece, and I hope I can persuade you to let go of this piece. You know, for a reasonable sum of money.
Well, it is on auction tonight, so later on the auction will start and all will be revealed.
I can't wait, darling. Anyway, let's go and look at your other works. Maybe we'll buy some extra things, you know.
Yes, please.
Help
enjoy
smooth
yourself,
the
enjoy
auction
yourself.
over. And he smiles and they leave. Next to arrive is Kyle.
Oh.
M.
Is he dressed up?
He's dressed up very, very neatly. Exactly the same outfit you saw him the other night. Kyle,
Memories.
M, and her 2 cohorts.
Wait, M as in the artist?
M as the Baroness.
Oh, okay. Sorry,
Yeah.
there's so many M's nowadays.
Yeah. EM.
EM.
With the usual attire, sexy business outfit, hot pants, high heels, fishnet stockings, tight-fitting red leather tank top, showing her stomach with, again, a death's head moth tattoo across the belly button. She's well endowed. And she's got her toys also with her. This time they're fully clothed and they're not on leashes.
Okay, good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're not on leashes.
This is a posh establishment. Thank you very much.
Mm-hmm. She arrives, but Kyle goes out in front of her and leads her without. She notices you. She nods her head, and she goes to the back.
Ah.
Yeah. She
Straight
goes to the back. Are there anything besides the feature in the back? Are there couches? Are there...
Yeah, there'll be
seating? Is
seats.
there-
It's kind of dim lighting, very relaxed atmosphere. I think I'll have some Cafe Del Mar playing in there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the DJ sorted it out.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, is the DJ there already?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I think that music will be playing throughout the whole.
Yeah, basically the
Okay.
DJ just press play on his laptop, and he's
As
standing
they
there.
do.
Yeah, as they do.
Yes, they
Especially
do.
in my hometown, they just press play on the laptop and they just stand there. And he tries to be into the art, but you can clearly see he's faking it. It's like, oh, this is beautiful, and he just looks at a piece of art, drinking a bit of champagne, looking at it like. Also well dressed. Phil is well dressed. For the occasion, of course. And last to arrive. And oh, by the way, the Dorothea and her friend starts mingling with Peter and Anne. That's her name. Yeah.
Yeah, Peter and Anne.
They start mingling with them, talking about the music, how they love the music, and you know, doing small talk. And the funny thing is, Anne is quite intrigued by Dorothea, because the way, and you'll overhear this during the course of the night, but the way Dorothea just speaks to Anne, as if Anne is just on her level. You know, they're both on the same level. She doesn't make any effort to treat Anne any differently than anyone else. It's just everybody is the same for her, and she just continues on. Maybe it's because of all the freaking turpentine and paint that's been messing her about. And Olivia, if you want to come down at the opportune moment, you just let me know.
Okay.
Because
Or whenever.
There's one more person that I'm going to introduce.
Okay, I'll wait until you're done with them and then I'll come down.
Okay. The next person to arrive is someone you know by the name of Joan.
Yes.
She's got blood red, short, bob-style cut hair. It's probably a dye job. You know that she owns a very artsy shop or studio in Bloom. Let's say shop and studio in Bloom. And she has got one of your pieces
Yes.
as the centerpiece in her shop. Now, before we continue on with this, what piece does the Mullins have?
Right. So the Mullins have a nude bust in their garden as part of an elaborate water feature. Now, what I had thought of this, and I had forgotten to mention, typed it to you before I went for a dinner, was that that statue was a cover-up of a lion maybe devouring a tourist, or someone went missing.
Oh yeah, you know that
but found
tends...
half. But
that-
found, with a limb missing here and there. So bust will have like, no arms, just kind of all.
Yeah, that tends to happen. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
of course.
to prevent any lawsuits, I've.
They've also paid especially quite a lot for us.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, cool. And then what is the centerpiece in Jones's shop? What does that look like?
Joan had a daughter, about 5 or 6, who she lost to an illness, cancer or something else. And she was so heartbroken and devastated by this, I offered her a memorial for her daughter, so she could always keep her daughter alive, in a way. So the centerpiece is her daughter.
The centerpiece is her daughter, but according to her, the centerpiece is a likeness of her daughter.
Yep.
A very realistic likeness.
Yeah. It's standing there with holding a basket of flowers. Obviously, happy.
Happy and yeah.
Happy and caring.
But like I said, it's very lifelike. It was... You told her it's your interpretation of her daughter.
Like she had given me a photo, and obviously I...
Yeah, she'd given you a photo and you did things. She gave you a couple of photos and you did things, but... Yeah, we all know, well, that it's actually her daughter in there.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Grave robbing.
Yeah, grave robbing, or just knowing the coroner and... she pitches up. And... she walks up to you and is like, "Hey, Theodora.
Oh, Joan, it's so lovely to see you.
I'm honored to be invited to this thing. The shop that she runs is very artsy, like it's high price art that she sells.
Ah, okay.
And it's like, oh crap, what's that funky lady from South Africa that makes the weird spoons and crap? Oh crap, it's a specific artist. She makes like weird... You will never use these spoons everywhere. You just buy them to have them. And it's like salad spoons.
Where are my spoons, actually? Just reminded me of spoons.
I'm sorry.
It's fine.
Ah, crap, what is it? Carol Boys. Carol Boys.
Oh,
that's the
Carol
artist.
Boys.
Yeah,
Carol
that's
Boys.
the artist. Like she stocks that type of art in her place.
Okay.
It's useful, but it's technically useless. It's just art. Well, now I sound like a shithead. It's supposed to be useful. Salad spoons, but it's art.
Got some nice stuff, actually.
No, she does. She does. I didn't mean to say art is useless.
Yeah, I know.
But it's essentially you just show off you have these and you leave it at that.
Yeah.
And you use normal salad spoons for everything, or normal cutlery or whatever. She's like, yeah, I was actually honored to be invited here. The piece that I got from you. I'll probably buy smaller pieces, but I'd love to see the unveiling of this. This is, for me personally, I love seeing something revealed to the public.
Yes, I am quite excited, and I simply can't wait to pull that cloth off.
This would be brilliant to see. I mean, I guess none of us can wait. Especially Peter and Nan over there. I wonder if they'll
Yes.
buy it.
Have you met them? Does she know of them, or?
She knows they're regular customers.
Ah,
Yeah, no,
okay.
they're regular customers in my shop. They've bought like a complete Carol Boys set the other day.
Oh,
So
lovely.
yeah, and it's gonna be fun. And she takes a glass of champagne, drinks some of it.
Your hair is absolutely gorgeous. I just love the haircut that your hairdresser gives you. Oh, who have you been to?
I actually use pop hair color.
Pop hair color?
Yeah, it's like this whole healthy hair coloring regiment you can order online, and then they deliver to you. And it's I just basically I dye this once every 2 weeks. You know, if the roots start
I
showing,
see.
then I dye it. I'm
see.
thinking of going blue next time around.
Blue.
Yeah, blue, funky
Wow,
blue.
wow.
Yeah.
Good luck trying to get that red out.
Oh, it's easy.
Wow,
They
blue.
also provide bleach that can sort everything out, and it's very soft on the hair and everything. It's
Wow,
gonna be an adventure. Yeah.
My goodness.
Yeah, they
It's-
say
it's
change is good as a
cool.
holiday, so I'm taking a holiday next week for 4 hours.
Wow, yes. Hopefully it won't be a painful 4 hours considering the bleach, but yes.
We're women. We're used to the pain.
That is true. This is true.
And then she like, we're used to the pain, huh? You know.
Yeah.
She's a bit butch. And she makes herself at home. She goes and sits on a chair with her nameplate. This time it's not a post-it, it's like a proper name thing. She goes and sits down, and she just looking at the cloth, drinking her champagne, you know, almost lost in thought. And after a while, Olivia.
Oh.
Yeah.
Finally, he's done doing whatever she's doing. Okay. So I'm done, and I slowly walk down the stairs and I'm still wearing my jacket. And I slowly walk towards the cloak check person. Is that the name?
Yeah,
Coat
something like
check.
that.
Yeah. Like I'm hesitant to like take off my jacket because I've never parted with it in a very long time. So I'm like, but I knew how much it's for Theodore. So. And I quickly grab the coat check person. I'm like, if you ever hurt my jacket, I will hurt you.
No jackets will be hurt during tonight, I promise.
And I slowly push them back. Take off, reveal the dress. Before I take it off, I grab some vials from my jacket, fold it nicely, give it back to. I hesitantly drop it. I'm like,
Catches, takes very good care of it. Hangs it on a hanger over there, coat hanger, and puts it in the front so that you can always see it when you walk past it.
Pass it, yeah.
Yeah.
Take the vials, I slip it in.
What vials?
And like,
are
you know that
these?
it's my insect walk, my and then my needles, the ones where I used to stir, and then another one was just a batch of my blood in case I need to do poison corrosive beaters quickly without biting myself.
Okay, cool.
So I put that all in there, and I do one of those like really trashy boob adjustments, like.
You're
I
uncomfortable
look around.
in this dress.
I
Yeah.
am. I'm like trying to readjust it, and I look around, trying to see if I recognize anyone. I don't. So then I see Theodora talking to like these extravagant people.
Mhm.
And I slowly make my way. They all like awkwardly like, oh my god, who are these people? So yeah.
Not used to walking in high heels, or
No, I've done this before because I have to, but
Yeah.
it's just not my ideal.
Mm.
Because normally that's for a mission or for me to get something. This is more because I know how much it's meant to her, so it's more like I'm trying this new thing of being nice.
Yeah. Okay. Of being
It's not
nice.
Not ideal.
There's more poison in that word "nice" than I've ever heard you say.
So yeah.
Yeah. Theodora. Olivia arrives,
Olivia.
and you had to take it two glances to just make sure it is Olivia.
Olivia, oh my goodness, you look breathtaking.
Thanks. Amanda got the dress. That's okay. How
It fits you so well. It just accentuates all of your features correctly.
okay.
Gorgeous.
So what do we do with these things exactly? Just stand around and look at art?
Well, yes, it's also a great place to network with other artists or potential buyers.
Or not. So you said that DJ's here, right? Don't we need to,
Yes.
dust that out?
Shall
Okay,
we
are you
make our way over there?
sure? Your guest's not gonna be like, why is Theodora talking to that man and that hillbilly girl?
No, well, I could be discussing the playlist for all they care. I mean, they're so involved in their own lives and in their own selves at the moment. I'm sure they will.
Okay. Well, go.
Sappho's rolling here.
Oh yeah, I just said 2 successes. What just happened?
No, nothing.
Okay, okay. It's hard to do those rolls without us noticing, okay? Okay, so
That
we
was
make
just
our way
a-
towards the DJ.
That was just a roll to see if anyone overheard you.
Oh,
Yeah. They're so tied up in their own lives. Me.
being all artsy and like they don't care. Totally get it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you want to approach the DJ? He is literally like right next to the door that he's not allowed to enter because he's human. Because and the cable runs underneath the door for the speakers in there, and then there's a couple of cables running to the side to get the music just right in the place. He's quite good at the sound engineering thing, so he knows what he's doing. And he set up his speakers when the fountain was there but not active. So-
for all he thinks it's just, I don't know, a champagne fountain or
Champagne fountain or a chocolate fountain or whatever. Yeah. So he doesn't know, he just knows he plugged his shit into his mixer here, and he's been told not to ever, like, he can walk anywhere he wants, he just can't go into that door, and that's it.
That's below his pay grade.
Yeah, it's below
Well, it's
his
above
pay
his,
grade.
his
Above.
well,
Above.
above
Below?
his pay grade. Above his. He's
Above.
below.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's below. It's above his pay grade. Yeah.
And he sits there, and he sees you approach, and he puts on his headphones as if he's listening to the next song.
Like, oh, I'm
Take
actually
your word.
Working
doing
things on the
something.
desk, working things on the desk. But it's literally, if you looked at the desk and you know anything about, it's different channels that doesn't do anything, but he's just pushing. He looks busy. You know, he's trying to say, like, I'm a professional DJ. You know. Don't mind the laptop that I just put there and connected to this thing.
Playlist on it.
Yeah.
Spotify playlist or something.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Phil, oh, I'm so grateful that you were able to be here and to DJ for me tonight.
Well, it is. Well, I get paid for this, and at Corf CFM I don't get paid, so it was the easy choice. Are you enjoying the music?
Oh yes, thank you. This is just lovely. I'm Yes, I'm very glad to have one of the best DJs in town at my party. Have you met, buttering him up, have you met my
He
dear
doesn't take
friend?
his eyes off of her. You talk to him, but he looks at her.
Right. So
Yeah.
have you met my
And
dear
like I'm
friend?
trying to zone out, like
Yeah.
looking around. Oh, hi.
Olivia, this is the DJ. His name is Phil.
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 Hi, Phil.
Hi, and he smiles, and his gaze goes two places. Okay. One is on your side, Olivia, and the other is on. I guess Theodora, you're also like dressed. Are you dressed provocatively? Are you showing some cleavage or whatever?
I guess I would be.
He's basically, his eyes dart between the two of you, slightly lower than your faces. He's like, no, I'm I'm good.
Okay.
And then he catches himself. He's like, yeah, thanks for that compliment. Wait, he's an Afrikaans boy. Thanks for that compliment. So
So,
what,
hey-
what can I help you with? You should hear the next song. The next song is going to be awesome.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's, but I can't tell you. I can't tell you. You've given him the
So many
playlist. You
secrets.
probably know the next song. It's still the same band and everything, but yeah.
So have you DJ'd long?
Yes, I've been doing this since just after I got out of high school to fund my life.
Your life?
Yeah, basically, you know, pay rent and all of that. And then
You must be very successful.
I'm reasonably successful. I make a decent living. I make enough to survive. And then
always
I
good.
study and do the Koffs FM thing, you know.
No, what FM thing?
Koffs FM, it's a university radio station that we do, that we do, that continuously run. 97 point 1?
97.1 FM?
97.1 FM. Yes. I
Not
think it
good
is. I think it is 97.1. I'm not entirely. But let's go 97.1.
And then I slowly moved towards him and put my hand on his shoulder, like delicately. I'm like, you must be so popular with the girls.
I am a bit too busy for girls.
Busy. You gotta
Yeah.
cut out some time for the ladies. That's not fair, is it?
97.0.
Plus.
Sorry, 97.0.
Oh, is that it? Is that it?
Yeah,
knew.
97.0. I knew it was 97 point
Ah.
something.
Okay.
Yeah, I do sometimes cut loose, but usually I just go to Mystic for a couple of drinks and then I'm good for a couple of days.
Mystic. You know,
Yes.
I haven't been in town too long. I actually went there once. It's a nice place. So I'm gonna go grab a drink. Will you be here later?
Of course, of course. Just a quick thing. Do you look anything like your sister?
Yeah, we do look kind of similar because we are the same. Like we're related. But...
Okay,
oh,
cool.
damn it! I heard the
Okay.
beep. 0 successes. Okay, so I guess
Yeah.
that's not bad.
That's okay. He doesn't recognize you from your sister.
Okay.
Yeah, no, of course. I'm gonna be here until this thing finishes. I love being here, by the way, Mrs. St. Clair.
Miss.
Miss
Just
St.
Miss.
Clair. You know, I've
Yes.
always had trouble figuring out which one is which. Which one is the one where you're married? Mrs.
FMRS.
Is that Mrs.?
Mrs. Yes.
All right. So Mrs. when you're not married.
Yes. MISS is not married.
Wait, you've spoken to him before.
Yes, we
That's what I
have.
was gonna ask. Does she recognize it? Do they recognize each other, or does he recognize her?
Luna, nee.
You telling yourself to keep quiet.
I know. That's
My
what I was
dog's
like. Wait,
name is
what?
Luna.
I never knew that.
Hmm.
And he looks at you and he's like, and he was the one who flirted with you.
Yeah.
He tried to flirt with you. And and well, he doesn't facepalm himself, and he's like, I'm finally glad to be here and know where your stuff is, your studio is. I'm probably gonna come here more often in the future
Really?
during the day.
Are there any pieces that you're interested in?
He points to a piece, but like the way he points, it's like it could be one of three. He's like, yeah, that one, I want to buy it. And they range from 10,000 rand to the one piece is 8,000, the other piece is 10, and the next piece, the third piece that you think it's one of those three, is about 15,000 rand. Yeah. Yeah. I'm looking at getting that.
That one?
Yes, but he looks at you when you point. Like when you point away, he looks at you like, yes, that one.
Oh, that one is one of my favorites actually. It took me a week to do. Can you believe it?
A whole week.
A whole week. I
Wow.
think it's going for about 15k now.
He does a little cough. He's like, yeah, no, I'll make a plan to get it. Do you accept lay-by?
No, unfortunately not. I don't. No.
You know, not that I don't have any money. I just have a lot of money going everywhere else. I need to sort of. That's one of the issues I have at the moment. Is I need to sort of get my finances back to together again because I'm paying for so many things.
Ah, I see. So
Yes.
that's. Are you still studying?
I'm still studying. Yes, I'm still studying. I am studying.
Sound engineering.
Actually, sound engineering is his passion. So, I am studying archaeology.
Wow, that's
wow. Okay. Totally smart then.
that's quite a difference between.
It's the third time he's doing his first year, okay? So
Okay,
Ah.
never mind then.
Yeah, I just need to get the degree to get my parents off my back, you know?
I see. So surely, just being a DJ can't really fund all of your expenses.
No, it doesn't. It covers most of it. And, you know, I do some side jobs here and there, you know. Mow the lawns. And I'm also a professional. People in America call it gigolos. But I'm a professional companion. That's where the real money is. You know, when wealthy people need to go to events and one of the two partners aren't there, then I'm usually there plus one. And I have to keep them,
see.
I have to talk to them about their interests and everything. Keep them just, have a bit of a eye candy on their side, or...
I see. So a professional escort service, kind of.
That's the word I was looking for, yes.
I see. Okay. I'm kind of a little bit put off by that. But maybe, you know, if you had anything else that could possibly, I don't know, liven things up.
What do you mean exactly by that? Something else? I mean, I can be the best companion the moment I get a bit of info. I can be the best companion you've ever had, and I'm not talking about companion. I'm talking about conversationally.
A professional conversationist.
Yes. If I know some things about you, I can keep the conversation going for an entire night.
Ooh,
Wow.
some endurance
Well,
right there.
Yes. But I was meaning more on the lines of, you know, as I you know how things go in the art scene, and my normal friend couldn't help me with any.
Oh, you're talking
extra-
about.
Yes, I'm sure you are well aware of how things are in the art scene.
Yes. Mary over there is a regular customer. Yes. She usually gets. And he looks around. Where are you at, Olivia?
I'm by the drink table. Like I left that
Mhm.
for them to talk, you know, because then it seemed too much.
Mhm.
And then I'm also just like scoping around, looking at everyone. Does the sculpture she did of the guy that John killed, is that out?
Not yet.
It's still covered.
Okay. So that's what's under there. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. I was just.
It's big. It's fucking big.
I'm sure it was.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
fucking big. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So yeah, I'm just like drinking, kind of pretending to drink this crap, but you all know what I really want.
You're
And then I-
pretending. Are you gonna
Actually,
like you
drink
put it to your mouth and you never drink, but you look away
Yeah,
from
kinda
everybody
like-
and you never drink?
Yeah, just like
Feel
that.
around.
And then
Yeah.
there's like one of her like water sculptures, and I kind of pour it over my shoulder into the water sculpture a little bit, and like
yeah,
try to act
yeah.
a little classy, you know.
Oh,
Yeah, roll me just one roll. I need to see how classy you are for the rest of the night in disposing of the shampers.
The champers.
Yeah, I need you to
mentioned
roll
that in the
me
grave.
a composure subterfuge.
The fuck? Composure. What? I don't have a composure. Where's composure?
At traits.
Oh, it's subterfuge composure.
Subterfuge
Okay.
composure. Yeah.
There you go. I was like, I just want to point out that's all 0.
You're successful enough. I'm gonna let that. You're successful enough
Okay.
to get rid of
So I
it.
don't like stumble or
Um,
anything.
You did. Luckily, during the night, like you broke one glass,
Okay.
but it happened during a specific crescendo in the music, so no one really noticed.
Yeah, and I
So
kind of
it's-
just like kicked it under the table, like
Like you were like, cling, and you kicked it under the table. Yeah.
fix the hair. And I pull in, whip out my phone, and I'm like, I text Calm like, where the fuck are you? Put my
Help,
phone
I'm
back.
bored.
Like, this isn't going well. I need help. Where are you?
So the moment you
Okay.
get to the conversation about he's a professional escort,
Yeah.
the door opens and closes very abruptly. Like Kyle comes out, sees you two talking, closes the door very quickly, and you see Kyle coming out of the door. Olivia,
Okay.
Door.
yeah, the door right next to the DJ box or the
I don't know
DJ
if this
table.
is very, very, very. Is he? Can he peek in there if someone walks through?
No, he's on like if the door opens, he's on this side
he's
of the
behind
door.
the door. Okay.
Yeah. So opens, closes, Kyle's like and he just walks in. And walks towards well
Me
The center
busy
of
like
the
kicking
room.
the glass under the table.
and he sees you, he's like Olivia?
Oh my god! Guy, I broke a glass. Theodore's gonna kill me.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. She's gonna make so much money, she's not gonna worry about one fucking glass.
Yeah, I have a question. Would you pay this amount for one of these things?
You're pointing at a random thing that's quite expensive.
Yeah.
And he looks at it like, 15,000? I never got art. I never got art. It's apparently
No.
this is beautiful. That's why I'm in the other room, keeping M busy.
Other M. I don't think
Yeah,
she wants to
Mistress
see
M.
me.
Sorry, we need to call her Mistress M. He
Mistress
looks around,
M.
nobody's hearing him. It's cool.
God. Is there any food in that room? 'Cause I'm kinda
Yes, that's why we're spending it there.
hungry. God.
We're
Okay,
gonna
well,
come out the moment Olivia makes the announcement.
you mean Theodora? Are you,
I
are you
mean-
okay there, Carl? Is the blood getting
I've
to you?
got one thing on my mind. I mean, okay, no,
Yeah.
just follow me. Just follow me. The moment,
Okay.
the moment Theodora.
Yeah, because I don't understand this whole thing. Yeah, cool.
Yeah, he points at you like, okay, you don't get it.
And I'm just like,
yeah.
what?
Um,
Yeah, and I follow behind Carl.
Yeah.
And I stumble a little bit with the high heel. Like, oh shit. And then when we pass the door, though, I kind of look at her like,
I'm trying to indicate that I'm trying to see if this guy's got any of the.
okay. And then I pointed at my phone if you needed me, like, and I went into the room.
Right. But I think. Never mind.
Cool, you enter the room. There's a fountain of... Think a chocolate fountain, but replace the chocolate with Vitae. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. And he walks up there. You see... Mistress M and her two toys busy doing stuff. Kissing each other and touching each other.
Of
Each.
course they are, because they're just so fucking. They make Olivia look classy. I just want to point that out. That says a lot.
And they feed her some of the Vitae. They take like a glass and dip it in the fountain and give it to her, and she drinks it. And they're just having a bowl of a time. And he's like, yeah, she's not in a speaking mood tonight. So
Speaking mood. She seems to be in the banging mood.
Yeah, no, she's always can hear us.
You're saying, Cal? So what?
Shit.
You listen to Theodora. Take the paw, Jess. What is she going to do?
Be fucking quiet around Mistress M. Let's just drink.
Yes.
Don't
It's not
wanna
a very
piss her
big
off.
room, that one.
We don't want to piss
So,
her
like-
off, you know.
So I grab a glass, I fill it up, and I kind of just like slump down on the couch, like chilled. So Carl, I have a question.
He looks up, yes.
I'm down. I'm sitting down. So oh, I get it. I was like, wait,
Finally,
what?
I'm like, fucking hell.
Do you know anything about that old hag that runs a craft store?
She started the store opened 3 months ago, 4 months ago, 3 months ago, and it's apparently in honor of her late husband or something, and
Yeah,
it's a craft
Jason
store,
something.
and she caters, strangely enough, for us as well.
Do you think
know
she's
I know
one of
Zakar. Zakar buys a lot of things from her, and Zakar is one of them.
Yeah, I need to go visit him again. I still need to ask him about the hawk. Herc, sorry. Herc.
Herc. Yeah.
Huh. Do you think she's kindred?
Oh no, she's definitely not kindred.
You sure?
No, she's human. I mean,
How do you
can't
know?
you tell? Couldn't you tell?
Not really, because I know she's lying about something. She knows more than she lets on, that's for sure.
Oh, she's a witch.
Makes sense.
She's a witch.
I was thinking she was Tremere.
No. She's just a human witch who's been around for a while. And,
Human
That's-
witch that helps vampires. I mean, kindred.
well,
Can we trust her, or does she not know about us?
she helps, in a sense. She helps for a price.
price.
Yeah, like if usually when she gives you something without asking payment for it, she'll ask favors, or there's some sort of agenda behind her motive, behind her free giving spirit. And at this moment, Mr. Sim's like, "Are you talking about? Granny?"
Granny?
Granny,
I don't think I got a name. I just called her old hag. I won't
I
lie.
didn't see the name either.
Yeah, no, I need to fucking shit out a name quickly. Granny Laura. Are you talking about Granny Laura?
Yeah. What do you know about her?
I know she's been around for a while. M says this. She's been around for a while. She's a right old bitch. I mean witch. I mean, I don't want to piss her off or anything. And she's fucking like she's been helping out quite a lot. She's been helping out with the random fucking hauntings we had in and around Bloom back in the day, like 4 or 5 years ago. But she traveled from somewhere else to get here to help out with the hauntings. And then, yeah, she's quite decent. Someone you need to have in your good books. If you, and she begins kissing the other guy again.
Hello, Hello.
Kyle's like, don't interrupt her. Anyway, yeah. So now you've got the gist of it.
God. Well, if she's a witch and we people owe her favors, my question is, who owes her favors still? And what's up with the red thread? Do you know anything about that?
Oh, that's just to either keep something in or keep something out.
You know that Theodora did mention feeling something when she was there.
Oh, that's just the when we arrive she knows, and when we leave she knows. Well, most of the time when we leave she knows we're leaving. That's normal.
So she knows when we're there, so I guess there's no way of sneaking in.
No, not really.
Okay. Okay, well, do you want to go back to Theodora while I think of my next questions?
Okay, cool,
I have
yeah.
a few.
So you're talking about the grass.
Do you have anything stronger, maybe?
I can always work out something stronger. I don't usually carry anything stronger than grass with me.
I see. Okay.
Yeah.
And I kind of lean forward. Sure.
What? Sure? Yes. Of course.
Are you sure?
Yeah. I never carry anything. I'm a professional businessman. If people want something stronger, they organize before the time, and then I bring it.
Ah,
Yes.
I see. So what else do you normally what's the word? Supply?
Well, we've got X, we've got H, we've got China,
H?
heroin.
No.
Yeah. We've got, I think it's called White China. I don't know my drag paraphernalia names. I'm gonna call it China, okay?
Okay.
It's cocaine, code word for cocaine. XH China. We've got I can and sometimes if I'm lucky I get something that's new on the market. Like
Yes.
Perhaps a bit of angel dust laced in ecstasy.
Ah.
Or is that vice versa? Sometimes people get crazy with their... And he puts the music a little bit louder with their experiments.
I see.
Yes, and oh yes, we've got the new. No, you're not that type of person.
What do you mean?
You don't look like a meth head.
Oh no, most certainly not.
You sure she's got the crazy eyes?
Oh, okay. Well, if that's all you supply, that's
Yeah,
alright.
the thing
it's
is,
good to know. It's
yeah,
good to know.
the thing is, the more exotic things, we have to build a bit of trust. I mean, I like you a lot, but I don't know, purely from a business perspective. We'll have to do business a bit more to figure out if both of us are worthy for the exotic stuff.
Can I compel
Exotic or
him
erotic
to tell me?
stuff? Erotic stuff? Exotic stuff? Erotic?
Erotic.
Erotic?
Exotic.
Exotic, yes, exotic stuff.
Yeah.
You want to
Can
compel
I
him?
compel him to tell me?
Can you compel him?
Can I compel him to tell me?
Let's just quickly see here. Let's just quickly check down here. Ooh, you might be able to. Yeah, you can. Let me just quickly check here. Cool. Roll me
Sage.
charisma dominate. You look him in the eye. You're like, really? Can't you give me anything else? Versus intelligence and resolve. Okay, so charisma and dominate, please.
Charisma and dominate. Alright, I'm just find charisma now.
Yeah, so if you go down to your disciplines underneath the dominate powers, you'll see that
Ah, yeah, I see it.
it's been filled in there. You just need to click.
The one at the end. Charisma,
The-
dominate. I'll put in dominate. Okay. I
Yeah,
was
it's
looking somewhere else.
compel, charisma. It's gonna say charisma and discipline. Yeah, and then you roll that.
Yeah. Find dominate. Charisma, this discipline.
Yeah, I've already selected for you, so you can just say roll.
Ah, okay. I'll just
Yeah.
roll that. What?
Why did it say rouse? You don't need
I don't know, like
rouse.
I clicked something. I didn't click that. That was weird. Okay. I think I might have misclicked. But compel there is one success.
No, that's arousing. You only have. You have any
That's
charisma?
weird. I don't know why I got two there. Was charisma? Yeah.
It was, yeah, it was
discipline?
charisma and discipline. So click on the button next to compel, see what that does.
That's a rouse check.
That's
But
the
it-
rouse
well, I
check.
clicked on the one right at the end
Hmm.
where it's. Oh.
Compel. You did it. You clicked the correct thing.
Okay. All right. So the first one, or the second, up to you.
No, it's only the second one, the one that says the beast. You got 0 successes, and the beast comes out. So how is the beast gonna persuade this guy to tell you what you want to hear?
The beast kind of whisper in the back of his head.
You grab him, and you whisper in his ear, better, like a guttural voice comes out of you, and tell him, better tell me, or else.
You better tell. But I
And-
gotta say it softly because there's people listening.
You pull away, and your fangs show, and he is frightened beyond belief. He's like, shit, are you talking about the new, do you want Herc?
Yes.
Yeah,
That is what
fuck
I
it.
need.
Cool. Can you give me 2 nights and then I can fucking organize? I'll give it to you for fucking free.
Listen, I want to know where you get it from.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, sure. I'll give you his address at the end of the night. I'll write it down. He's busy scribbling on a piece of paper, very
I need a
shakily.
name as well, not just an address.
He writes that down. The name is. Granted, this was actually figured out 4 sessions ago, a couple of sessions ago. Let me just see if I can find it quickly. The name is. There's no real. It is room 501 in an apartment complex in Naval Hill.
501.
The apartment complex name is Justice Court. And it's room 501, and it says knock 3 times rapidly, and then 2 knocks with a bit of a pause in between. That's all you can give
All
you.
right.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much, Phil. You've been a great
Yes. Look, I don't know. Fuck it. I don't know. Just don't mention my name. Fuck it. It's just. Can you? Are you letting go of him?
I'm going to use cloud memory so he forgets that last 10 minutes of our conversation.
Cloud memory. Cool. That's okay. He won't remember it, and his eyes go blank. And he's like, yeah, so I can get you grass and all of that, you know. So if you know, here's my card. And he's holding a card in his hand. He's like, yeah, here.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
On the back of the card is where he wrote down what you should do.
Oh, yeah.
He's like,
Good. Oh,
here.
Thank you. Great help. Fantastic.
Yeah, lovely place you have here. I'm gonna buy that. And he
That
points
one?
it. Yes, I'm gonna buy that one.
The abstract one? Oh, wow, yes.
Yes, I'm gonna save up and buy it.
That one, 15,000.
Yeah, no, definitely. You don't offer. So basically, the conversation continues again. Yeah. You don't offer lay-by, blah 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 blah. You know. And after, unless Olivia wants to do something, we can continue on with
Reveal?
the proceedings and the reveal. Olivia, if you want to do something.
I just wanted to ask Carl one more thing.
Okay. You're sitting there. Kyle's drinking some of the delicious blood. It is all. Kyle tells you, like, this is blood bags from the hospital. You know.
Yeah.
It is fucking. It's the highest quality bag, I guess.
Only for Theodora, right?
Generally, no. This is actually her highest quality. Everything. You know, you gotta know people who killed some people, and I'm the people that killed some people, and then I know people. Yeah, it's complicated, but I can get us some decent blood.
Sure. Cal,
Hmm?
are there any more Tremiers in the area?
Aside from Zakar, wait, what?
Wait. Is Carl's Tremere?
And reveal.
Any more Tremere? Zakar is Tremere, yeah.
And he's the only one.
Yeah.
But he's a little loopy, isn't he?
What do you mean by loopy?
Cuckoo, cuckoo.
Oh no. He just loves his books.
Times. Okay, well,
Tones, yeah.
I'm gonna deck out of here. Enjoy your blood, and Mistress M, enjoy your. Yeah.
That's all she
Okay.
does. She waves you away.
Cool. And I start walking out the door, and I nod at Theodora, and I go back to the coke check, I grab my jacket, and I look at it like, better be good, you know.
It's
Look
good.
at it.
Are you
No, it's
getting
good.
cold?
No, I'm leaving.
Ah.
Funnily enough, neither Sean or John arrived tonight.
No.
I don't really care, nor did I notice.
Yeah, I'm just saying it for both of you. Yeah.
Cool. Oh, did anyone trip my wards when they came in?
What were your wards against specifically?
So it was a level 1 ritual ward, so it is protects from minions or vengeful rivals.
No.
No minions, no
None
those
of them
kept.
was stripped, yeah.
Oh, and are my stones down now? Because it's been 3 days.
It's 3 days per stone.
So I couldn't make a whole bunch together.
No, it's 3 days
Okay,
per
well,
stone.
I take the stone already. That's done.
Mhm.
And I made it into like this nice bracelet
Yeah.
with like, you know, elegant. And I go to Theodora. I'm like, thanks for the party, but
Are you not staying for the reveal?
do I have to?
It'll literally take 2 minutes.
2 minutes? Okay, well,
I'm about to reveal. You can't
okay.
leave now. This is.
It won't. I'm here. But I did get you something to say thank you for, you know, housing me. And I show her the bracelet with the stone. She doesn't know what it is, right? Because she doesn't know about the stone. Okay, and I give it to her.
Yeah.
Hope read your color.
Oh my goodness. Did you make this?
Yeah.
It's lovely.
Thank you. So I'm gonna go stand in the back with Kyle. Good luck. Break a leg.
I'm gonna put on my new and kind of just admire it. Oh, this is really lovely. Okay. Because I'm gonna stop staring at it, otherwise, you know, we'll be.
Yeah,
here for
you're
another
gonna
15
be
minutes.
then the session's gonna end there because it'll end with you just staring at it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Cool. You get to the stage.
Yes.
There's
I
a
don't
mic
have-
in front of
this
you.
Is one of these fancy wine glasses.
Okay, yeah, that's
Clearly.
a fancy.
Clearly, it's a fancy wine glass.
Yeah, it is a fancy wine glass. There's a mic
I brought
in
my
front
own
of
beer
you.
to the party, by the way, so I grabbed a beer.
You
Right,
tap
were
the
saying,
microphone. Music
Yeah.
quietens down. Door opens in the back. Kyle, Mistress M, and her two lovely men, lovely.
I thought it was a girl
Toys.
and a guy.
It's a girl and a guy, yeah. It is a girl
Yeah.
and a guy. Her lovely toys come out. The one's all of a sudden got a big choker around his neck for some reason.
Don't question it.
Yeah, and they take their seats. Everybody's like, "Oh!" And there's like rumbling, and everybody takes their seat. Dorothea just like sits hunched over, you know, just waiting for this thing to happen. Holding Linda's hand, and the girl with the big brown eyes sits next to them. And they're all just waiting in anticipation. And fucking hell, what's his name?
Peter?
Peter is like sitting there, all like ready for the reveal. Anne is is holding her purse, you know, like holding a purse, like waiting for the reveal. So if you want to do a speech or just want to reveal it, it's up to you. Everybody is waiting in anticipation. M is standing at the back there. Well, she's sitting, and yeah, like she's sitting as if she's like, let's just get this over with. She's just entertaining me. Blah blah blah.
Ladies, gentlemen, thank you all very much for coming out tonight.
Woohoo! Oh, we don't do that. Oh, okay.
It is now the time that we have all been waiting for. Thank you all again. Behold, and I, very dramatically pull down the sheet, and it's this big statue of it is a man in a suit of armor, but he's kind of kneeling down, and he's got a sword in front of him, kind of pressed against his neck, almost like he wants to cut it off. And there is a bowl underneath it, but underneath it is a plaque, and it's written the Guardian. But the suits, the detail in the suits, everything is like finely engraved, and every corner is nicely smooth. And yeah.
Lord of the Rings art department ain't got shit on you, with your attention to detail. What was the successes you rolled with the craft? It was.
I had 5s and 6s.
It was what, 85,000?
Yeah, it was 85,000.
It was 85,000. Okay, cool. And everybody's getting restless, like, wow, everybody's like in awe of this.
I'm kind of just standing there like,
Uh,
cool,
And-
glad I stayed here.
You hear from the back, Mistress M. Fucking 40,000.
40,000? Wow. Starting off with 40,000. Is there anyone else? 45, perhaps?
John,
45,
Peter,
45, John?
Peter goes, yeah.
45? Peter over
Mhm.
there? 45,000? Oh, wow. Okay.
And-
Do I
50,000!
50? Olivia with the 50,000?
50,000.
I'm trying to help her get it up. I'm trying to help her get it up more.
70 from Peter. 70.
70 over there. Peter's with the 70 at the back. The stuttering is helping with the.
Yeah, Emmy,
We're
M says 81.
81.
81.5!
Olivia, please.
And John, Peter no, it was M saying 81, and Peter goes 82.
82. 82. Do I have 83? 83 or 84? 83, 84?
90 from the back, from
90? 90? 90 at the back? Do I hear 91? 91. Going once.
And Peter goes
90?
100. 100.
100,000 rand up in the front. Do I want 100,100? No. Going once. Going twice. Sold. To
And-
Peter and Anne Mullen.
And you hear Anne Mullins go, "Oh, that would fit so perfectly with our little castle outside of Bloom. That would fit so perfectly. Thank you so much, my love." They seem like, they really do mean it, but it's a bit plastered on, a bit more overacted, over dramatic for public appearances. M just walks off. M and her cohorts walks off. Kyle follows them. Kyle just leaves with them. He's the muscle. He is literally the muscle. That's what he's there for when she's around. As they walk out, as Kyle walks out and everything, and they've been gone for about 2 or 3 minutes. You get a message from Kyle's like, "Have you heard anything from Sean or John?" To the group message, to
Me?
both of you. Yeah.
Us? Okay.
I whip out my phone and I
I
message.
look around and
Who?
I notice that they're
Question
not
mark.
here. No. I reply, no. They didn't even arrive.
Oh, you guys mean the kid?
Yes. Okay. I was all ticked. Okay.
And all
Wasn't
you
he
get
with
back-
John?
And all you get back is interesting. ... That's it.
That is very weird.
Peter and Anne comes up and organizes the payment and
Yes,
everything,
and
and
the delivery and all
the
that.
delivery and pickup and all of that. They pay for everything.
Cash.
No, it's gonna be a fucking electronic transfer. That's not just gonna be 100k cash just given there.
It's like a
Fucking
duffel
hell.
bag dropped.
Duffel bags are for shady characters, okay? Ain't nothing shady about these two.
This is a leather crocodile skin briefcase.
Yeah. And the three artists still hang around, and they hang around as long as possible to try and finish as much of the champagne as they possibly can finish, because it's free food and drink. Well, more free drink for them, but they try and hang around as much as possible up until just before the last person who leaves. Like, oh, thank you so much. It is Joan. When she moves up to you and like, hey, thank you for inviting me, and thank you again for what you've done, in memory of my daughter.
Anytime, anything you need.
Yeah, I've put down some notes on some of the things I want to get for my shop. You'll find it.
Thank you.
And yeah,
Great,
there's some notaries, and thank you so much for thinking of me, and we should do this again soon. Don't wait
Yes,
too long for
I
your
would
next
love to.
piece. Your next big piece. I love these big pieces. Maybe
Thank
one
you,
day you
yes.
can do one of me. And she smiles.
I would love that.
And she smiles, and she's like, yeah, no, definitely, we'll get to talk to that. We'll get to talking about that. And right after her is the three artists, Dorothea, Linda, and Mary. Dorothea's like, oh no, thank you so much for inviting us tonight. She drank quite a lot, but
Uh-huh.
she's still speaking the exact same way she did when she spoke to you earlier tonight. It's as if the
I notice
alcohol
how
has
drunk
got...
she's in? How
Huh?
drunk she is? Or do I notice that she's quite...
You can't notice it. She's literally
Okay.
the same whether she's drank 2 liters of champagne or a glass of champagne. Maybe the time spent around painting and stuff like that just fucked up her system so much that alcohol doesn't have an effect on her.
Okay.
Yeah, she is just exactly the same. She's like, oh, thank you so much. What a
Welcome.
breathtaking fucking evening.
It was a
And-
pleasure to have you, and it was lovely meeting your
Oh, yeah,
acquaintances as
Linda.
well. Yes,
And Mary.
yes,
Mary
Linda
is
and
busy.
Mary.
Yeah, Mary is one of my students. And again, big brown eyes looking at you. Bleached jeans, black shirt, black jacket, black leather jacket. She looks at you and she's like, yeah, no, it's, I'm learning a lot. I'm learning a lot.
Oh, you're welcome to stop by anytime if you need.
Definitely,
any,
yeah. I'm probably
notes
gonna...
or ask some questions. You're more than welcome.
I'm probably gonna stop by tomorrow during the day to tomorrow, like afternoon, like after classes. No, before classes, because I've got classes at 3. And as she says classes at
tomorrow.
3, at
Yes.
3, Dorothea goes, you can take the day off. You'll just have to catch up later. Just come and chill out in this beautiful gallery and take inspiration from all the amazing art. She's very flowy, all the amazing art. Maybe it'll inspire you to choose your direction. Do you want to paint? Do you want to sculpt? Do you want to dance? Whatever. It's just come and enjoy. Just sit and relax. And Amanda is pretty damn awesome. She usually gives you coffee. And maybe some sandwiches,
Yes, Amanda makes amazing coffee.
And then Mary's like, yeah, no, sure, I'll definitely be here tomorrow then. I'll take tomorrow off and come drink in the sights, so to speak.
Good.
Yeah, yeah. But anyway, thank you very much, and they all thank you, and they leave. And
Goodbye, darlings. Goodbye.
and it's all quiet. 10 minutes after everybody left, it's as if no one was there. The empty chairs, the silence of the night. No crickets, funnily enough. And you realize just how lonely this existence can be sometimes. And the camera fades out. That's it. Olivia, I know you wanted to do something tonight.
No, I just wanted to leave. I
you
just
just
left
wanted
the
to
building.
leave. Oh, yeah, I thought you wanted
Yeah.
to do something specifically. Just leave.
No, I just wanted to
Yeah.
leave.
So,
Howdy.
so
Not her scene.
not her scene, yeah. So, just a quick thing. What did the other character do that you liked? What's the one thing someone did that you liked?
Olivia's reveal of her evening dress.
Listen.
I just wanted to point out.
I was like, whoa!
Listen, when that happened, my eyes went big. I'm like, because the way you opened it, I'm like, shit, where is the dress? When is it starting? I don't want to shut down the fucking stream. I'm like, shit.
I would never do that, Safa.
I know, but still, I'm like,
Oh god, yeah, no. It was kind of like I was hoping that we would have the break before the party so I could change because it's super uncomfortable with that jacket being so tight.
Oh yeah.
I
But
was
no,
wondering why you had the jacket all up, like,
yeah,
because it's like, is it a really hot day?
hell yeah.
And
No, I liked Luna's interaction with the DJ. I thought it flowed really well, and what she did with her power to, you know, I'm sure she did better than I did and didn't leave anything for them to play around with. We hope.
Cool. Wow, that is what I like. The reveal was shocking, but for totally different reasons, obviously. And with Luna, what I loved specifically about you is the way you basically took what you basically made those other pieces when you created them and when you spoke about them. I'm like, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. You know, it was quite a cool bit of extra character history for me. Not history, but bit of character development for me. At the and the fact that everybody's ignorant of what you did, except for maybe Peter and Anne.
No, I think Peter and Anne know because I had to hide their.
You had to hide that, yeah.
Oh, the lion thing.
Yeah.
Oh, whatever happened.
So let me just be angry in general towards players. There was a scene set up in the park that I wanted you to investigate, and you didn't.
Hell no.
And you didn't. Okay.
So I know I felt bad. Like you put a lot of detail into that scene. I was like, he probably really wants me to do this, but no.
But I'm gonna go the other way.
There was a scene where I wanted second class elites to go to Jack and speak to Jack about shit, and it was gonna be like, but he's like, no, I'm just gonna leave him. I'm just gonna go ahead. And I'm like, shit. Cool, but here's the cool thing. Shit I wrote a couple of weeks ago for the game is actually officially part of the game now.
Yay!
So I don't have to fill out too much of the details. But wow, thank you everybody for joining. You can always find us on Patreon. The links... There we go, thank you, Minnie. Patreon, you can also follow all of us if you'd like over at at our respective channels. And what are you guys' plans for this week, Theodora? Luna?
I have a new game which I started on Friday, and I'll probably be playing a lot more of that. It is The Last of Us.
Oh, I love that game.
Yeah.
Nice.
I've really been enjoying it so far. It kind of got pushed onto me. My community's like, all right, you have a PS4. It is law that you play this game.
Mm.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Nice. And you, Minimay?
I am going to be playing some World War III, which is a brand new, well, not new, but it's a realistic arcade shooter from the Farm 51. And also, I'm going to be trying out some more MMORPGs. So, Astaria, done by Play Astaria, and Astelia, which I haven't done research into yet.
Huh. If you're looking into a decent MMORPG, which is actually inspired by the MMORPGs of old, which is inspired by the MMORPG that inspired what's that it's not Neverwinter, it's called, what's that one MMORPG, the 3D one?
Path of Exile?
It's not, no, it's the 3D one. Oh, for fuck's sakes, my friend can't stop talking about it. It's Go Carnage's favorite. But it's a 3D MMORPG that was released like in the late 90s, early 2000s. This MMORPG that I'm talking about inspired those. And those in turn inspired World of Warcraft. It's not Guild Wars. It's not Guild Wars.
Dragon Age?
It's not Dragon Age.
No.
Fucking hell.
Wow. Please don't say World of
It's
Warcraft.
before WoW. It's before WoW.
Oh, wow.
It's before WoW, yeah. It's got a very cult following. I want to say it's called like But the game is called
Aeon?
No, it's not Aeon.
I'm like trying to think of all.
Maybe RuneScape?
Like old school, not okay, newer than RuneScape. Newer than RuneScape. Fucking hell. I'm gonna tell you now. Fucking hell. Why do I think it's a C or an S?
I can't think of anything that's
EverQuest!
EverQuest.
That's my favorite. Yeah.
EverQuest.
Okay.
Now this game, sorry, EverQuest.
That's a grindy one.
This one inspired
there.
EverQuest. EverQuest inspired MMORPG. It's called Ultima
Hmm.
Online, but the new one that you want to look at is Legends of Arya, which is based off of the Ultima Online build of things to do. You don't have character classes. You literally develop your skills as you play the game.
Oh,
So if you
interesting.
farm a lot, or if you make bandages a lot, or if you work on your tailoring, you can make more bandages. If you work on your woodsmithing, you can make better weapons and ironsmithing.
That's pretty cool.
It's quite cool. It's quite cool. But anyway, that's enough talk from us. We need to go do the after show. You can all find us over at our respective channels. I'm going to put that link there again. Oh, shit. I'm going to put the links there again. You can go follow us at our respective channels. Be so kind to do that if you want to. Again, you can find us on City of Thorns Patreon. And the VODs will be on the YouTubes and stuff. And the after show obviously is only exclusively for the Patreons. Tonight's after show is going to be a short one, I believe. It's going to be a real quick one because we're a few people. We're 2 people short. But yeah, thank you everybody for joining. And we'll let AutoHost take everything over. And let's wave. Thank you again, Theodora, Luna, Minimay, and Second Class, and Sean, Cobra Kai, for quickly joining in and hopping in. And we will see you next week. Same time, same place.
Yay.
Wave awkwardly.
Bye, guys.
Bye!